Welcome, welcome! How are you all doing? Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion. The newest chapter for this year that actually takes us kind of back to where the Elder Scrolls Oblivion took place. If we look at the map of Tamriel here, zoom into Cyrodiil, this is like the PvP zone. And then just south of that, over here in Blackwood, is where it's taking place. So this is Leowyn, which you could also visit in the original Elder Scrolls Oblivion single player game, but it also includes the rest of Blackwood as well, which we've never explored before. I think since like the really old Elder Scrolls games that we don't talk about because the graphics is so outdated, nothing would be recognizable aside from the locations. So I'm super excited to delve into this DLC with you guys. But before we start, just want to let you know, if you want to get it for yourself, there is 16% off, link down below in the description. And I'm going to play the cinematic trailer now because I think it introduces the story really well. It's about 6 minutes long of just epic, glorious Elder Scrolls Online content. Let's hit the play button and then we'll begin the main quest line here in the zone of Blackwood. Okay, bear with me guys, technical stream issues. Play capture, there we go. Okay, now it should be good for you guys. Let's press play. Dude. So sick. That has to be like one of the best cinematic fight scenes ever. Who's this? You'd just be screwed, wouldn't you? Thank God. I assume they're going to do another cinematic when the rest of the chapter comes out, but so far that is looking incredibly cool. So let's go back to the Elder Scrolls Online and begin the main story here in Blackwood. Thank you so much for joining, guys. That was just a long-ass cinematic if you're just joining now, and I wanted to share it with you because I just thought it was so cool, and I know some of you hadn't seen it yet. So let's get started on this main quest line.
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Brother.
You look like you've got your wits about you. Care to make a bit of extra gold working for Leowin's Ivory Brigade? I've been asked by my captain to find someone who can handle themselves. We need help with a delicate situation.
You all know that means they need cannon fodder. What's the situation?
Deadly secrets, assassins, murder. Now apparently a counselor has gone missing. Between the war, bandits, and cultists, the Ivory Brigade is like the Nord that tries to plug a leaking cask of mead, only to realize he doesn't have enough fingers.
That is a troublesome thing that I can relate to. What do you need me to do?
Talk to my commander, Captain Rian Lior. You can find him just outside the city gates, trying to appease some of the nobles. Tell him I sent you, and he'll put you right to work, I'm sure.
I'll speak with the captain. By the way, check out that Daedric armor. It looks very cool. I'm a big fan of it. It's more like the Skyrim armor than the Oblivion armor, though. If you want to see some good Oblivion armor, check out the Sky Oblivion project, because they're doing a great job with reimagining the Elder Scrolls Oblivion in Skyrim, and it just looks insane so far. And we might even see that release maybe this year. Who knows? Who knows, guys? But this has got to keep me going in the in-between, you know? Alright, so the captain should be over here.
You have my word. If the counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there? Not now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you.
He's like, you there? Not now, citizen. Get away from me. I know Everly Sharparrow. She was the wood elf from the trailer with the bow and arrow.
Interesting. She arrived a short time ago with a tale straight out of a mystery novel. She said that Emperor Leovic's former steward had been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood, killed over some secret pertaining to the Longhouse Emperors.
I was actually with Everly when we found the steward's body. Now that was actually part of the, I think it was the dungeon DLC or the prologue that I put in the members only section, but obviously that dialogue option is only there if you've met her before. Otherwise you have a different dialogue option, which I always appreciate that ESO does this. Takes a lot of effort, but it's a cool little add-on.
Ah, then you must be the associate she was waiting for. She'll be glad to hear that you've arrived. Everly presented her evidence to Councillor Leviticus, that the members of the Elder Council were in danger. He decided the threat was credible.
Where is she now?
Councillor Leviticus has kept her close, while the two of them try to make sense of this so-called secret. I have yet to be made privy to the details. With Jirek's disappearance, I'll send Everly to check places the Councillor frequents in the city.
I'll check the brothel, my friend, don't worry. Get on our super maxed out mounts and find him. There's something smoking over here. Oh no, it's just the fire. Thought maybe there could be a clue. Let's cross the river. You guys recognize Leowin? It always triggered me how you could never swim under that gate to enter it. You can even see the chapel in the distance there. We'll probably explore it at some point and see how close or how similar it is to Oblivion. I am playing a Stamina Nightblade PvE build. Exactly. Thank you, LatorTazor. A letter from Farrell Lupus. I'm just going to read the journal entry here. Search along the river. The commander of Leowin's Ivory Brigade needs help investigating the disappearance of the city councillor. Captain Rian marked 2 locations on the map. Let's have a look. So you could be over here as well. Sometimes in ESO I do sit there and read all of the notes, but I find that it's kind of just repeatedly repeated in dialogue, which, as you saw in my last stream, was a little bit triggering. So I thought, for the purpose of this live stream, so we don't have repeating ourselves. Hello? Is there someone under the bridge? A troll, perhaps? Sounded like an Argonian egg brother. This is the last place on our list to check. Just over here. Find the cave. Oh, I found it. Very secret. What's here? Another note. Okay, now we need to go and talk to the loner.
Oh, pardon me. You're not the counselor.
Why were you meeting him here, girl?
Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jirik.
I'm a Khajiit, I don't stumble about. Disgusting! Who are you?
Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing.
You're a slave. Captain Rian sent me to find the counselor. He thinks she might be in danger.
She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please, find her.
Okay, don't worry. That's what I'm trying to do. I will find her for you. By the way, guys, we actually also have a companion now called Miri.
Something you need to discuss?
And as we progress the game and kill enemies, you can level her up and unlock new abilities. In fact, she needs an ability adding right now. Let's give her Shadow Slash. That's just going to be extra DPS. Later on, I will probably turn her... Well, actually, we'll give her this because it will make her more tanky. I'll probably turn her into a healer because she's actually a very good healer due to her racial Dark Elf passive. It gives us a bonus 3% to healing. We can also give her an outfit as well. Now, if you guys are starting the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood DLC for the first time, I highly recommend before you actually start it that you go over to Doomvault to get her as a follower. Or the other follower you can get is Bastion, who's down here in Tidewater Cave. So get one of those before you start the storyline, because then you'll just sort of naturally level them up as you progress. Alright, let's go back over here and see if we can discover anything. The whereabouts. You began with a wizard, a sorcerer. I'm not so sure if it was a good idea. Well, to be honest, sorcerers are pretty damn powerful for solo gameplay and PvP.
Anyone, help me!
I think it could be a good idea, man. You'll notice, by the way, that FPS is a bit choppy. That's not me. That is literally the game, because so many people are online or something. I don't know what's happening. It's usually pretty damn smooth, though.
I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, they were right.
What happened to you, Counselor? Why are you out here in the puddles?
I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leofic's secret. It will be the death of us all.
Counselor. Oh, she's literally just died here. Okay, great. It's not what it looks like.
Damn, we're too late.
Damn. Mysterious note. Ah, I wonder who done it. I don't need the note there. Thank you, add-on. You can please go away.
Damn it. Looks like we were both too late. It's just like I expected when we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. I hate being right when somebody dies. Glad to see you made it here, by the way. Did you happen to see who killed her?
It was me. No, I didn't see who attacked her, but there's a note beside her body that strongly suggests...
The mark of the Dark Brotherhood, just like Farrell Lupus.
Wait, is he dead too?
Remember I said I was going to find Leviticus? Well, I did. And turns out, he's the head of the city's Chamber of Legates. I just wish another person hadn't died because of this damn secret.
Remind me about the secret?
The secret of the Longhouse Emperors. It has something to do with the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but that's all we know so far. Remember, I was working for Farrell Lupus. He sent me to find that strange tome.
I found a letter to Councillor Jira from Faris Lupus. It warned her that she was in danger, but yet she's out here, outside the city walls, thinking she knows best.
Right, and we found that list with all the councillors' names on it. Farrell's too. The one that suggested they all knew something about the ambitions.
Ah.
Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right.
Do you know where the rest of the councillors are?
Let me have your map. This is where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last time I checked. Go warn them. Convince them the threat is real.
Guarantee they're
Then
dead.
meet me at Councillor Jiric's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something more about this secret.
I'll go and warn the councillors, then meet you at Jira's manor.
I'll get the city guards to come and gather the councillor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Councillor Jiric's manor. When you're done checking on Councillor Valeria and Councillor Sophis, meet me there.
Walk me through what you know about this threat against the councillors.
Like I said, it all started when I found that strange tome for Farrell Lupus, and Emperor Leovic's journal. It was in code, but I got it translated. Sent me to a few hidden Imperial caches where I learned that the Longhouse Emperors had a secret.
Right, the secret concerning the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. Something about how he's going to get to the plane, the mortal plane.
Right, but it turned out I wasn't the only one trying to learn more about the ambitions. A group of cracked acorns called the Order of the Waking Flame. Fanatic Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Had to put arrows in more than one of those bastards.
So why is the Dark Brotherhood murdering councillors? Someone must have hired them to clean up this mess, so the secret didn't get out.
I guess someone hired them to eliminate everyone who knows about the secret.
It's a smart goal.
The question is, who? And I was told by a more or less friendly Dremora named Lyrinth that the fate of our world was at stake. So of course I want to figure this all out.
Phyllis A, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Appreciate that, dude. Tell me about the strange book you found. Yeah, what have you been up to since Orshinium? No, we already asked her that previously.
So Farrell Lupus hired me to retrieve a book from a retreat once used by the Longhouse Emperors. He never told me what it was, and he died before I could ask. The book is weird. It has weird pages and weird markings, and I can't read a word of it.
Mysterium's Arxes, the Book of Oblivion that we saw in the trailer, if you guys are not familiar. Right, so now we need to go to places on the map to warn. Why is the councillor over here? He's just in the wilderness. I think the closest one is over here. Councillor Sophis. Let's go and warn her next then. She is not hot. Oof. No deception. Can I get it on Xbox? It comes out on console on the... It's on the 8th, is it not? It didn't get delayed, did it? I believe it's on the 8th on console. And right now it is out on PC. So this is not actually an early copy I'm playing or anything. Ah, she lives over here. In this small manor house.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor?
I'm here for this water skin woman. This is mine now. Thank you.
Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps?
I need to find the counselor. He may be in danger.
Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way?
Captain Rian sent me to check on the counselor Sophias.
Captain Rian? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and
he's
find
dead,
him.
man.
I'll
He's
wait
dead.
here in case he returns.
Nah, you mentioned a letter?
My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning.
Oh, mate, he's so dead.
Lupus, Emperor Leovic's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now please, go find him.
Okay, I'll go find his body for you, no worries. Be right back. Apparently over here or something. A short walk away. She is built Oh, hello, there's a river there, almost drowned. Should have been signposted, really. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the body. Oof. Yeah, I don't know where his dog is. I'm a little bit worried about the dog, to be honest. Steering. Oh, yep, there it is.
What's taking you so long? They should...
It was not me.
No!
Someone's going to start blaming us for this soon.
Oh, Valen. Oh, my love. What happened? I thought Captain Rihan sent you to protect my husband.
Yeah, well, shouldn't have gone out walking the dog then. He was dead when I found him. I swear, it wasn't me.
You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farrell Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Counselor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him.
A scroll?
A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband. I'll summon the town guard.
Alright, rip. Rip your husband, lady. I will go over here and find another dead body. Please someone be alive. How is the DLC... Oh wait, is that the dog? Where's it going? That's someone else's dog. Or is it just following me now? I'm a little bit confused. We're actually going in this house. There's another note here. A sealed scroll. The sealed scroll actually contains 2 sheets of parchment. The first sheet bears the seal of Sophia and reads, Second Era, 57B. So the Elder Scrolls Online is based on the Second Era, which is 2 eras before the events of Skyrim and also before Oblivion. Mages employed for the construction of new vaults. Make sure they are eliminated after the work is completed. Ah, there can be no loose ends dangling. And then there's some more names here. The second sheet bears the seal of Emperor Loevic and reads, Counselor Sophia, one last vault needs to be established. Have your remaining mages cast the necessary spells to transfer the vaults to the location I have selected. You will find the information you need in the coded line below. Do not fail me. The next lines are written in Imperial code, which means we need to find Leviticus anyway, so he can translate that for us, I assume. Mate, I recognise the Leowind stables from Oblivion. They did a really good job. Look at those shacks where they keep the horses. There's also a random bear in the paddock as well. Very nice. She sounds like she's faking it. She did the murder. She was like, yeah, he's walking his dog, I swear. She's actually working for the Dark Brotherhood this whole time. It was all a ploy. I think you're onto something, my friend. That would be very clever. Going through the wilderness. Apparently he's on the river. Oh wow, this is a nice little house. I quite like this place. This is the kind of place I'd actually prefer as a player home, you know, just a quaint little place with a lovely view over the misery of Blackmarsh. Fantastic. Just on the borders to Cyrodiil. Very nice. I'd take it. Take it in a heartbeat. Oh, a nice little cabin. Can we go upstairs? I want to go upstairs. So is there something in here? I'm just going to rob the place now, don't judge me. I just feel like no one home, so I think that should be fine. Okay, so I think we actually need to go outside. Now I've robbed their house. That's all I came here to do, to be honest. Aha, our friend is over here.
Stay alert. I have it on good authority that I'm in danger.
Of course, Counselor.
I'm in danger.
Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigandine will dismember you. He has very strict orders on that regard.
God damn, she's not playing. She's a serious lady. I'm working for Captain Rian Lior. I was sent to tell you the threat is real. I mean, I think she knows that, but...
I was beginning to suspect as much.
Really?
Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned.
The Dark Brotherhood has already murdered Farrell Lupus.
Lupus? Emperor Leovic's old steward? And Jirik as well? God, gods. They are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death.
To do with Leovik's secret. Something called the Four Ambitions.
The ambitions? I heard that term once before. Years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records.
Really?
Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirek's files. She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
Your records include information on Leovik's secrets.
Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what I can find.
How well did you know the Councillor?
Extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the Councillors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her.
Oof.
Watch yourself, stranger. I'm part of Councillor Faleria's personal guard. I will not hesitate to cut you down if you threaten her.
I like your hat, my battle brother. It's very, very nice, very fancy. There's actually a note here on the docks. I don't know if that's to do with... Oh, it's just a lore, but... Pirates of Topal Bay. Probably written by Todd Howard, actually. Loves pirates. Let's have a look then. So... Our next step is to go and investigate the Council's manor, which is in Leowin itself. So let's go and head down over there.
The champion has arrived!
What? You guys hear that? What was that? It sounded like NPC just shouted at me, but I don't know where he was. Well, that was strange. I know there is a really cool Easter egg that I want to show you guys, but he doesn't seem to have spawned. Oof. Have you guys actually tried ESO, or are you guys just watching for the storyline? Interested to know. Seems like The Elder Scrolls Online, while a very different game to the single-player games, the story is usually very enjoyable. Like, you just enjoy listening to the lore and stuff. Barbus? No, surely not. It wasn't Barbus. It wasn't even the same voice actor, I don't think. Though we did find the voice actor of Sher Gorath in the Markov DLC in Skyrim. Right, so apparently his house is just over here. Let's head over. Wait, why are there so many dead citizens? Why are there so many dead... Why is this... This guy's just yeeting Oh, he rip. Just got killed by a guard. That's a big oof. A big oof indeed. Follow the bodies and you will find your targets. Councillor's Manor. Let's go inside. Ooh, hello. This is fancy. Oh, wait, this is the lady you spoke to.
Jirek, what happened to her? It's so awful. I was the last one to talk to her. I should have gone with her. I should have been there when it happened.
Well, I don't know. You're a suspect now. Can we assassinate her? No, we can't. That's very disappointing. I can rob this place too. Hey, I love this.
How terribly frustrating. Not only did Councillor Jirek miss our meeting today, she went and got herself killed. Now who will help me with the project we were working on? Oh, it's so very inconsiderate.
Oh god, what the hell?
It was just as I feared.
That's not funny.
I heard you were with Councillor Jirek when she expired.
Expired?
I hope you find the cretins that killed her. They deserve...
Oh dear. People are very miserable.
Oh hey, over here!
How are you?
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the councillors like I asked?
She has protection, and she's going to search her records, but I was too late to save Sophias.
Sophus is dead? Damn!
Are we surprised?
Was it the Dark Brotherhood?
It was her wife.
Saying, of course it was. I've torn this place apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed.
Well, the Chancellor told me that Jirich keeps records in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job!
That's why I'm here.
Councillor Jirich's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that hidden compartment.
What came first, the meeting or her death? Well, like, only I would be asked that question. I'm just going to rob her first. She seems rather well off. Why is there a chimney here? A bit sus, indeed. Hello there! This is the nightstand. How does she get up here faster? Aha! It is time to rally the caretakers and move the ambitions. The new vault location should ensure their safety and keep them hidden until I, or the High Priest, call for them. As she was part of the Mythic Dawn then. The forces loyal to the traitor Varen draw even closer, and we cannot allow the ambitions to fall into their hands. Onoko, this was your official order. Act immediately. I feel like I need to act now.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... So, what did you find?
An order from Emperor Loevic. He told Jirich to move the ambitions before the last lines in code.
Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions.
Your brother Baragon helped us before. Do you think he can decipher it?
I'm almost certain of it. And Councillor Leviticus knows my brother. We talked about him a bit when I arrived. If there isn't a qualified scribe nearby, I can send for my brother. Let's go to Leowyn Castle and talk to Leviticus.
Leowyn Castle, let's do it.
I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the councillors. I'll see you at the castle.
Yeah, maybe they deserve to die, though. I don't know. A jewelry box? Free lockpicks? Who keeps lockpicks in their jewelry box? It's like thiefception. Oh, crafting motif. Something useless, obvious. Oh, sorry. You can't go up here, Battle Brother. It's not finished yet. We didn't do the loft. Well, I didn't want to go up there, though. I'm not impressed. That chandelier did look cool, though. Alright, let's leave. Let's go to the castle, guys. How much HDD space is this game now? I installed it when I wanted a huge update. Oh, dude, I don't even know. Like, it's probably big, though, right? Meanwhile, Microsoft Flight Simulator reduced the size of the game by a considerable margin. Dude, this wasn't in the original game. I love that. Like a bridge house. That's so cool. Oh, that's going to be a player home? Oh, okay. That's pretty unique. That's why they put it there, man. We can sell this. Well played, Zos. Well played. See what you did there. Just advertise it to you guys. Now I got like 26,000 crowns actually. Let's have a look. I got 30,000 crowns almost because I've never brought a cosmetic in this game. But I pay for membership, so I get them for free.
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirich was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit?
Well, we found like 18 pages of Black Hand, so yes. Councillor Sophias has been murdered as well, but Valeria is safe. These notes were by each of their bodies.
That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirich and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Everly uncover any other information?
We gathered a few documents. We think Councillor Leviticus should see.
It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Councillor.
Seems like he was sus about the wood elf though, right? He was like, not too sure about this wood elf. Don't like that they're cannibals and eat each other. Miri hasn't said a word yet, despite her being our
Captain
companion.
Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We are perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus. It no longer exists, but it still causes us trouble.
Things don't change in 2 areas from here, spoiler.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Everly Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening.
Yes, there's been 2 murders, and these notes were left beside their bodies.
Damn it all to Oblivion and back.
Damn it.
I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this?
They left behind documents, but part of them is written in code.
Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list. Eibor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia.
Councillor Valeria is under guard and collecting her records from Tidewater Cave. I've been there in Oblivion. It doesn't seem like the kind of place you would store your records.
Very good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Councillor Eibor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin.
I'll go to the fort.
Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Councillor Eibor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort.
I think there's going to be some action when we get there. You must know more about the Emperor Leovic's secret and the ambitions.
Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right.
But you weren't the chief counselor of the Elder Council.
I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Everly Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group.
There must have been a reason for your name being linked with the others.
Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal. Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
Tell me more about the Longhouse Emperors.
The Longhouse Emperors were Reachmen, who seized control of the Empire and ruled for some 40 years. Dukarach the Black Drake founded the ruling house. Morikar ascended to the throne after his father's death, and his son Leovic followed him.
And what happened to Leovic?
Leovic made a mistake. When he decided to declare Daedra worship as the law of the land, Duke Varen Aquilarios objected. He led a rebellion and personally dispatched Leovic in the Imperial throne room.
Understandable.
Thus ended the Longhouse Emperor's reign.
But that's not the end of the story.
Unfortunately, no. Varen disappeared a few years later and the Empire collapsed. Now the so-called alliances are fighting over the scraps and Tamriel is in shambles. We're doing all we can just to keep Blackwood safe and secure.
So why is the Councillor Eibor as Fort Blueblood?
Eibor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken.
I feel like we shouldn't be protecting these people and they're actually doing some sus Daedric worshipping cult, and they're all part of the Mythic Dawn. They made a deal with Dagon to let him come into Tamriel for some kind of power play against something. I think that's the storyline. You don't think the fort is safe?
Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better off here in the castle. Go and bring her back at once.
I will, Battle Brother, I will.
Fort Blueblood?
Oh, stealing.
That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Alright, I'll see you there, girl. Yeah, so thanks so much for all the Skyrim videos, and I can confidently say Skyrim was my childhood game and you helped me a lot. You are amazing. Thank you so much, CAC1121.
Is it true you saved those priceless relics from the worm cultists in Rulenul's Fall?
Mate, it's all true. Exceptionally sus, indeed. I don't buy it for a minute. I'm liking the nostalgia I feel by walking through Leyawind though. Very enjoyable. Alright, let's go over here. This is Castle Blueblood. Luckily my horse is maximum speed so we can pace this. Battle Brother. Live indeed. Thanks for joining, man. Right, we'll go through the forest. So far, I mean the last time we were here, right, was Oblivion. So far I don't recognise a lot. I don't know if there's like any Easter eggs. I'd love to see an Easter egg for oh no, the Wizard's Tower wouldn't be in it. But they had the Vampire Lair DLC as a player house in Oblivion. It would be really cool if that was there. Like Fort Blueblood was there, though it looks much more extravagant than it used to look for sure. Okay, fine. I'll go this way. Amazing structure. I don't know if this is a...
Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rianne sent me. I need to see Councillor Eivor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Councillor her meal.
Councillor Eivor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councillor Eivor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
She's definitely doing like a Daedric ritual in her basement to like summon something. 100% guarantee. Captain Rianne and Councillor Leviticus sent me. Do you really want to get in the way of our mission?
All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Councillor Eivor's safety is now in your hands.
Somehow I have convinced him. Why is the servant in an uproar?
Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the councillor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off.
I just got kicked out of a guild. Are you fucking joking, mate? Live on stream just gets yeeted out of the guild. Okay. Thanks. Why did Councillor Eivor come to Fort Blueblood?
The councillor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower and assigned a couple of brigadines to guard her.
Rip in the chat, guys. He is so sus. Oh, let's go in the watchtower then. Oh god.
Councillor Eivor's been murdered.
Are you kidding?
The servant?
No way. He's fucking dead. How did she die? And guards all around the watchtower. How did they get in? Oh, you... Damn it.
The Dark Brotherhood's calling card.
Is it the Dark Brotherhood? I don't know. It seems pretty sus that they're just leaving a trail of Black Hand notes. Oh, do you know what, guys? One sec. You can see me. That's mine. We can rob the place, man. You see, Miri, my follower, comments on that. She likes that I steal stuff. Uneaten meal. Can I eat it?
Meal is still warm.
Oh, it's poisoned. That's definitely poisoned. It's purple. What's this then? There's a journal. Unlike most of the Elder Council, I was in the Emperor Loviak's confidence. I knew the truth of the Longhouse Emperor's secrets. Yes, I guarantee I won't write it down. Most of it, anyway. Me and the High Priest. At the time, I felt like an honor to be included. Now I am in fear of my life and hiding in this damn watchtower. I decided it would be best to write down everything I know about the 4 ambitions and how they were created. About how to deal with Merunus Dagon. Everything I may be the only one who knows the location of the new vaults, where Emperor Loevic had the ambitions moved to, as Varen's forces drew closer. I suspected all of this was over, that it ended with the death of Loevic and the fall of the Longhouse Emperors. According to the letter I received from Farah Lupus, I was wrong. But what follows are the locations of 3 ambitions containing the 4 ambitions. The next few pages have been torn out and removed.
Of course they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions.
This says that it's untouched food as well, so she can't have been poisoned, right?
We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn out journal pages and the servant?
Das ist nicht gut.
Anyway, they not only murdered Eivor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now.
I need to meet this assassin, he's pretty efficient. I'm impressed. Solodubula, thank you so much for the subscription on Twitch there. Appreciate that, dude. How did the murderer get in and out of the watchtower? There must be a secret entrance.
See that rope hanging from the top of the tower?
Oof.
Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant, something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages?
Obviously to keep it secret. The Dark Brotherhood wants the Daedric weapons for themselves. Well, are they the Dark Brotherhood? I think it could be the Mythic Dawn.
Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war, if that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it, we're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell Commander Orton about Eivor.
I work for the Dark Brotherhood, so surely I would know, right? Like, doesn't make a lot of sense. I want to go up here and see, like, if you can see the entrance. Okay, so there is a rope going all the way down from up there where the window is. I'm actually kind of impressed, to be honest. We'll go and check outside in a moment, see how sus it looks. Hello.
So, will Councillor Eivor be returning with you to Leowyn? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order?
I mean, it does look like I killed her. If that rope wasn't there, I would look very suspicious, right? Councillor Eivor has been murdered. Murdered?
Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower.
The boar's meal was still warm but untouched, and the assassin left a calling card.
Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My brigadines never left their post.
I don't know, guys. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling of the watchtower.
Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Was no one watching the watchtower? Like, how has this happened? The rope is right here, and it goes into that window. Are you kidding me, guys? I don't know about that. These people call themselves guards. Yeah, the quest giving seems very sus. It looks like he might have just planted that rope there, right?
Your sister is fine. This one is certain.
Ooh,
and where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle with. This one does that all the time.
Alright, Zehilda. Oh.
Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you?
Commander Orton asked me to find Talais. Any idea where I should look?
Ah, Talais. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Councillor Eivor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key from the kitchen to unlock the door.
Alright, so go to the kitchen, get the key.
Alright, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Therese' job.
And do you see Therese anywhere? No. Then start sweeping.
What's going
on?
on?
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy. What is it that you need?
I like this lady. Commander Orton asked me to locate Therese. Any idea where she might be?
That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation.
Disgusting. I'm outraged. Drop a like on the video. It is a clear violation if you're watching and you have not. No, I'm joking. Where is the pantry?
The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building.
Okay.
I suppose now I have to do Therese' chores as well as my own.
I'm trying to find Therese.
And she took the counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Ebor's a little old, but maybe Therese decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning.
Ooh.
Ebor reeks of fear.
Okay.
Maybe Therese finds that attractive.
What do you mean? The counselor reeks of fear?
Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind. She's scared out of her wits, if you ask me.
God damn, she's onto something.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk.
Okay, okay.
So, what did we learn? Counselor Ebor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Therese visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower.
So she burnt her own documents. Do you think we should take a look at the pantry?
Couldn't hurt.
I mean, why
and
wouldn't
every
we?
mystery novel I ever read taught me you should always follow up on every clue. Even the ones that seem insignificant.
No, this seems very significant.
Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there.
What are root flakes anyway? Where is the pantry? It's outside, is it? Yeah, oh, it's over here. The gal. Door round the side. Sorry. Oh yeah, you're right. Spot it. The Fort Bluebird Pantry. What's going on here then? Oh, it's another body! Whee!
Is that... Damn it! They murdered Therese too!
God damn it! Ah! Did the Dark Brotherhood know? Ah, damn it!
Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder... Oh no. We need to talk about this.
I feel like I'm getting Rick-rolled at this point.
I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something.
Oh, okay. Oh, very flirty.
Alright, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Therese down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her.
And why would they plant the rope anyway? Evely, it's time I told you the truth. I'm a member of the Dark Brotherhood. What? That's an option? That is so... Do you know what? Someone must have watched my last stream when I was playing through Greymore, because I was like, oh, this doesn't make any sense roleplay-wise, because I'm literally a member of the Dark Brotherhood, and I feel like this doesn't make sense. Like, I should be able to be like, have a conversation option here, and they've actually added one in, so like, proper respect to someone at Zenimax. I don't know if I was the only person who complained, but that's like, there's a few quests like that, and it's really cool that they've actually listened. Let's see what we get from this. I'm in the Dark Brotherhood.
Right. Very funny. Wait, you're serious? If you're part of this, if you've been trying to save your murdering friends... Ah! Alright, we're going back to Leowin. You can walk on your own, or I can drag your dead body behind me.
The tables have turned. Imagine if we could be like, I've lured you here to kill you. Calm down and listen to me. The Dark Brotherhood didn't do this. They don't kill without a contract.
Yeah, I've read that somewhere.
I knew it
but
didn't make
sense.
sense.
What about the calling cards? The Black Hand is definitely making a statement.
Mate, I'm going to start posting Black Hands. Like, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. I'd have to murder people. Why did I say that? The Dark Brotherhood only leaves those under very special circumstances. Someone is trying too hard. 100%, exactly.
Trying too hard to convince us that the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders. All right, I can see your point. That doesn't change the fact that the remaining counselors are still in danger. We need to warn Counselors Valeria and Vandacia.
Oh, dude, that's such a cool... I'm so glad they added that. That's so good. Like, that's exactly the response I would want. Like, it just makes sense. It's like, yeah, obviously the Dark Brotherhood don't operate like this. And being in the Dark Brotherhood, you would know that. I'm interested to see what the dialogue option would have been if, you know, like, obviously your character doesn't have to be in the Dark Brotherhood. You could have not done that questline yet. So, it's cool that they've added that, though. Massive respect. Really appreciate that. Well done, writers. Big improvement. What about Commander Orton? We should tell him what happened.
Right. Report to Commander Orton on your way out. Tell him what happened. Then go check on Counselors Valeria and Vandacia. I need to return to Leowyn and consult with Leviticus. But
I'll report to the commander.
Between you and I, it isn't over. Remember that.
You don't seem threatening. You look adorable. I can't take you seriously.
After you report to the commander, make contact with Counselors Valeria and Vandacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Vandacia works in the Gideon Courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me.
Are you okay?
Yes.
That's the poison kicking in.
I don't know. We were talking about the counselors, Valeria and Vandacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake.
Tell me about the dreams.
Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming...
Oh.
This time it happened right while we were talking.
Bear with me. The camera has gone out. Oop. There we go. Tell me about the premonition.
It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away.
What did the figure look like?
It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
I know you guys can hear me still. I'm just going to let the room cool down a little bit because it's like super hot in here, so the cam's overheated.
I'll have to remember that.
Bit earlier than usual. She's angry, going crazy, and wants to eat Khajiit. Man, who doesn't want to eat pussy?
Let's ride!
Oh god, I just, Jesus Christ. I need to set it to 18 now. Okay, so we need to go over here. Get my journal out. Where is the commander? Oh, he's still in the... I couldn't see with all the quest markers there. Commander!
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant?
I've robbed you blind. Well, Talisa's in the pantry still. She's actually dead. The assassin murdered her, pretending to be her to get into the watchtower. I still don't fully understand why the rope's there unless you put there as like a decoy.
That's... Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
Hell of a day on guard duty, letting everything get past you, eh? I'm not impressed. Alright, so now we need to go and warn the other councillors at 2 separate locations, here and here. I think we might go to Vandacia first. Since this looks like a... Where is this? Oh, this is Gideon. Okay, so this wasn't in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oblivion's map cut off around this sort of area just here. So Blackwood was never here. There's even a Rock Grove dungeon there as well. So it'd be quite interesting to see how the environment actually changes as we go further into Blackwoods. And there's a way shrine over there that we can grab on our way. I'll turn the cam back on. It should like stop being overheated in a while. And that texture looks horrible.
Azura! I can't believe this. Is it really you?
Who can I hear right now? Do you see that? It said the adoring fan in the bottom in the subtitles. They must not be talking to me, but I keep hearing their voice. You guys saw that, right? There was no NPC there. I mean, so far, it kind of reminds me of Cyrodiil. It's very open with just a couple of trees everywhere. It doesn't seem very, like, Blackwoody. But, I don't know. What do you guys think about the landscape? It's a little bit sparse so far. This is cool. Thanks for doing this, Danny. No worries, dude. Appreciate that you're enjoying it, man. It's always good fun to stream. I had actually planned to do like a part-by-part episode, but I couldn't get out in the end. The long story. Okay, so here we are. Oh, this is actually a guarded town. Very fortress-like, isn't it? It's got like multiple entrances, one moat, and an inner moat's where the castle is. Okay, let's see if we can warn
What do you say
someone.
we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
See if we can go inside and see if Gideon is dead or not. What do you think?
I was attacked in the streets of our to deal with the criminal post-haste.
Your guards did their job, Councillor Vandacia. The prisoner is secure.
And what's this? More assassins? Explain yourself immediately.
To be fair, we do look like a band of assassins.
One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards, I assure you, you won't find either myself or Governor Keshu to be easy prey.
I'm no assassin. Chancellor Leviticus sent me to warn you. He wants you to go to Leowin.
Warn me? As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late. I received the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously, and we captured the assassin in the act. But what of my esteemed colleagues? Are they safe?
Chancellor Jirit, Sophias, and Abor were murdered. They're all dead.
Dead? All three of them? This is unimaginable. Pharaoh Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. But I thought he was just being melodramatic. Has Leviticus determined what this is about?
I love his gauntlets. They look sick. The secret concerns the four ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. We're examining old records to learn more. Do you know anything?
Four ambitions? Never heard of them.
Oh, I
How
don't
could something
believe it.
I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? It's got to be a mistake. You must question the prisoner. Get him to confess and reveal the truth of this sordid affair.
I'll question him. Where are you holding him?
Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe out anyone who was part of the Imperial Elder Council. I'll head for Leowin afterward.
You don't have any idea what the secret of the Longhouse was.
I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council business was the cause of all this. Why the Dark Brotherhood would be interested in such menial affairs, I'm not sure.
So you've never heard of the ambitions?
As I said, I never heard the term. The Longhouse Emperors were enamored of secrets and code words, though. Perhaps I encountered it, but it was called something else. If you think it might be important, ask the assassin when you interrogate him.
I think it's very important. We can't stop talking about it. How long did you serve on the Imperial Council?
I'm not sure how relevant my ancient history is, but I was appointed to the Elder Council by Emperor Durkarach himself. I helped guide the Empire through most of the reign of the Longhouse Emperors.
And we can ask him again. You never heard of the Ambitions?
Sadly, my role in guiding the Empire often put me at odds with the Emperors. I was rarely privy to their secrets. I'm afraid I can't shed any light on that particular mystery.
You mentioned the governor.
Keshu the Black Fin. War hero, progressive Argonian, and governor of our fair city of Gideon. I serve as an advisor and bureaucrat. Nothing more. I have deep roots in Gideon, so I try to do my part to keep the wheels of government turning.
Ah, he is one with the Hist. How did you manage to survive the attack and capture your assassin? I mean, he probably doesn't work for the Brotherhood. We'll probably find that out shortly.
My personal guard is dedicated and well-trained. Not to mention lucky. I was nearing the courthouse when the assassins sprang from the shadows. My guards reacted instantly and overpowered the villain. We brought them here and Keshu locked them away.
Bit sus that he attacked him fully guarded, but okay. I'm gonna rob this now. He spotted me.
Why is this the first I am hearing of a threat against the former members of the Elder Council? I should have been alerted to this the moment it came to light. The Chamber of Legates and the Ivory Brigade are usually quicker to share information.
It is true. We've done a bad job. What's that? What's this? Oh, this guy just smoking a bong. What are you smoking, fam? What's that? What is that? Oh, he's whittling. It looked like he was smoking like a massive joint or something. I was like, what? Surprised Bethesda's put this in the game. Okay, so is he upstairs then? Ah, I didn't even see that there was a staircase there. Oh, what the hell? Okay, bend down in front of me, that's fine.
What is it?
You actually have to ask this lady some questions then. So like, that's what... Or is the... Oh, is the question marker talk to the assassin? Where is the assassin? He upstairs? Maybe he's downstairs. Oh my god, I genuinely didn't see the basement. What's this? Ooh, doesn't look good.
The cell door is open. What happened here?
Are you kidding me?
The lock. Hit me. And escaped.
Some sort of acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
I'll follow the acid. You're right, brother. The mage is very bamboozled. First time combat, though. Wattling now smokes a bong. Literally.
He ran that way, toward the old ruins.
Damn, he got you good, guys. Let's follow this trail. Hello there. You okay, son?
Take it from me. You don't want to mess around with slaughterfish. If you happen to snag one while fishing, that's one thing. But don't go out of your way to catch one, unless you're not precious about your fingers.
I mean, he looks like he's not ready for this
He
sort of
almost
fish
knocked
now.
me over. How rude.
That's very rude. I'll be sure to give him a piece of my mind. Okay, so we go this way. Oh!
He attacked this legionnaire and ran into the ruins of the old city.
How many people saw him? Must have been the most obvious assassin ever. He's like, I'm over here. Out of my way. Moon sugar bongs. Yeah, it could be. Yes, so grew out that beard. My friend, the beard will return shortly when the camera's cooled down. Do not fear. The beard shall return. Oh no, I'm wet. Disgusting. That doesn't count as stealing. Nice one. Die!
I guess this is a fight now.
They're dead, don't worry. I think her character, Miri, actually likes it if you kill rats or something. Like, doesn't like rats. I believe that. Oh, there's big frogs. A death hopper? That's new, isn't it? Not heard of that before. Hey, this is the first combat we've got in this DLC. And how far are we in? Like, we're like at least 40 minutes in or something. Just killing frogs. Get out of my way, death hopper. Oh, yes. Big smoke arrow points the way. Oh, a hidden chamber! Actually, it was lucky this was here, because I would not have spotted that. Oh, the little book move. That was cool. What's all this, then? I thought these were like Daedric worshippers, but they're just chilling. Letter from Astara. The ruins within Blood Run Cave were gutted long ago, turned into a charnel pit by the local villagers. However, the sanctuary itself remains pristine. The cave reputation as a place of untold danger clearly persists. This will serve as well. Fighting through the cave itself may take some doing, but the door is located far back within the ruins. It is a long trek, be warned. If we intend to reopen this sanctuary, we must clear it out. I leave the details to you. And remember, death, my brother. That is the key. Matron Astara. Who's that?
All right, let's chat.
Who's this?
Well met, brother. If I had realized you were in the area, I would have suggested we meet for a meal at the Egg and Hammer. The chef makes a superb fungus omelette.
Oh, damn.
I suppose you're chasing me because of the incident at the courthouse, hmm?
The letter talks about opening a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Blood Run Cave.
Well, aren't you a fast reader? Look, if you're here about Councillor Van Dacia's accusations, you have to know they aren't true. From your time with the Brotherhood, you must remember that if we set out to kill someone, they wind up dead.
We count evidence beside numerous murder victims, members of the Elder Council that were killed.
Evidence? I told the Speaker those calling cards would get us into trouble. It's not like we signed them or anything. Anyone can dip their palm in black ink and make a handprint.
Exactly.
Look, there have been no contracts. I'm here on different business.
I'm so glad they finally addressed the biggest flaw of the Dark Brotherhood. They're like, anyone could murder anyone and just leave this here and frame us, right? Who would want to blame the Dark Brotherhood for these murders?
Good question. As soon as you figure it out, let me know. I definitely want to have a chat with them myself. Now, it's been lovely seeing you again, but I really do need to get back to my daring escape. If you learn anything, I'll be in touch.
Imagine if he just like called our bluff and we were just like, yeah, that's fine, dude. It's all good. All right, I'll try to determine who made these murders look like it was the work of the Dark Brotherhood.
If you come to any conclusions, do let me know. Ta-ta.
I'm a bit confused why we were chasing him in the first place, though. Like, did they capture... Like, because he still tried to assassinate... Like, who tried to assassinate... I'm a little bit confused there. Watch out, rats! What do you guys think so far? Astrid's mother-in-law? No way, surely not. That would be, like, 2 generations, 2 eras later. Very suspicious indeed. What? Alright, let's go back and talk to the Councillor. And we can actually get that way shrine as well. There we go. Gonna look so suspicious. Member of Dark Brotherhood shows up to convince him that member of Dark Brotherhood did not try and murder him. Fantastic.
So, the mercenary from Leowin has returned. Tell me, were you able to capture the assassin? Or perhaps you killed him in battle once you caught up to him?
I wasn't able to apprehend. I wasn't able to apprehend the Dark Brotherhood agent, but I recovered this letter.
Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. We must find this sanctuary and destroy it.
The Dark Brotherhood agent denied his organization's involvement. Said he never attacked you.
What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day. Villains never freely admit their guilt. The evidence is right here in this letter. Meet me in Leowin and we'll share this information with Leviticus.
Where's Governor Keshu? Shouldn't you have more guards?
What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby and these legionnaires are sufficient. you need not be concerned. As for Keshu, she had business to attend to. Gideon business. I saw no reason to distract her from her regular duties. Now to Leowin.
Goodbye. I just got here and I entered on the Dark Brotherhood. Love these quest lines. Yes, it's definitely like, you know, this following this like murder mystery trail is a lot of fun so far. I'm actually like really getting into it. It started off like quite boring and political, like, oh, someone else has been murdered. What's going to happen next, sort of thing. Like, oh, another murder victim. And then it was like, oh crap, it's actually obvious that this isn't the Dark Brotherhood, and that was intentional. We kind of guessed it before it happened because it was that obvious, but I still kind of like that idea of being like, okay, well, who's actually doing this then, and why exactly? Makes you question things, which is, you know, what a good story is about. The start of a good story, hopefully. Okay, so now we're at Tidewater Cave, where the other lady actually stored her stuff, her documents, which is very suspicious indeed. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So now, let's have a look on the map. Oh, it's not that big. Okay. So in Oblivion, this cave used to actually have like an underwater section, though that's not possible in the Elder Scrolls Online. Though I'm sure it will be partially flooded. Because you had to go into this cave and recover. Where the hell did that guy... He was just sitting here in the shady corner. Alright, mate. Bit suspicious. Not gonna lie. I don't know if there were any enemies in this cave, but I think the other players could have killed them. Thank you for clearing my way, Battle Brother. There's also a little location down there. I don't know where this leads. It could be underwater. Like, maybe you can dive in there. Take that. So let's go back to this quest objective. Ooh, a bog dog? Yeah, Wrexham. Ah, so this is your secret cabin for the Gates of Gideon. Another law book. Might peruse those later. Terror of the Death
The
Hopper.
mercenary. A few moments later, and you would have found an empty cave. Your timing really is impeccable. We've already packed up my records, and we're about to head out. But what news of the other counselors? Did your warnings reach them in time?
Councillor Sophus and Abor were murdered, just like Jirich. You need to go back to Leowin Castle.
All three of them? That's disheartening news. Well, I'll take my records to Leowin. Perhaps between the two of us, Councillor Leviticus and I can ascertain what past incident has returned to haunt us.
What kind of records did you keep down here?
Oh, just a lifetime of public service and bureaucracy. Mostly financial records, but also meeting notes, ledgers, those sorts of things.
Why did you keep them
I
here?
oversaw budgets and finances, the collection of taxes, public works, and I kept immaculate records.
And I will store them in a damp cave. Yes, fantastic. We found Jirich files, where you said Leviticus sent for a scribe to decipher the codes.
That's good to hear. Emperor Leovic loved to hide things. But what about Councillor Vandasia? Do we know if he's still safe in Gideon?
He's on his way to Leowin.
Perfect. I look forward to conferring with the remaining members of the Elder Council. These brigadines will make sure I get to the city safely. Me and
Fantastic.
my records both. I'll see you in Leowin, mercenary.
See you there, mercenary. Disgust me. Oh, okay. Oh, he's just carrying the box. That's right, mate. You don't need to stand there and hold it for her. You can wait until you start moving. Oh, what's this? Did anyone know this board game? Not actually seen that before. Her arms were bigger than mine. Jeez. I mean, she's been working out, mate. Gotta catch up. Get the cam work. One sec, guys. See if I can get this. Oh. Give me a moment. See if that works. Alright, so we need to go back to Lerwin Castle. Pull my horse and head over to the Way Shrine, obviously. One does not simply ride across Cyrodiil. YOLO! Mate, didn't even break my legs. These Imperial statues are pretty cool there. Even the headless one. Alright then, let's travel over here. The webcam rip. I mean, yeah, the zone doesn't look that impressive. I mean, I like Lerwin, that looks cool. But the landscaping of the zone so far hasn't really impressed me. The quest is definitely picking up and looking good. I did like a companion quest, which was really cool. But yeah, I see what you mean about like the landscaping of like this little area that we explored just here. It's pretty empty. I haven't explored like the rest of it though, so I can't really comment. I wouldn't be surprised, considering she's the only person still alive, and she accepted the defense. She could actually be in on the killings.
Problem, Sarah?
One second, let's just check. She actually likes us a little bit more. Interesting. Hello there.
The Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they
That's
would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
He is the same voice actor as Sizahan, right? Because Sizahan sounds exactly the same.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon. I'm not sure I agree with Vandacia's assessment.
I found a letter. Talked about re-establishing a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Bloodrun Cave.
Yes, I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign.
I'm not sure. And why are they assassinating the councillors?
Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovic had each of the councillors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovic knew everything.
Someone called upon the Dark Brotherhood to murder the councillors to preserve the secret.
That's our prevailing theory. If the councillors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues.
The Dark Brotherhood agent, he claims they weren't responsible for the murders of the councillors.
Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless, their very presence still poses a threat to all of Blackwood.
Indeed.
The sanctuary cannot be allowed to reopen.
Maybe the coded documents Everly and I recovered can tell us more.
Jirik's and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the councillors will remain safe within these walls. You have done well so far, and have my thanks.
Armored gauntlet of the Ivory Brigade.
Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow councillors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
Shouldn't you send the High Brigadines to deal with the Dark Brotherhood?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood. No, better to send you and Evely to investigate the situation. Then we can determine if a more forceful response is warranted.
This guy's smart. though I feel like it's not
Hey,
there.
partner,
We can follow
over
up on
here.
a lead.
All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors remain here and wait for the scribe to show up, we need to determine what your Dark Brotherhood friends are actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here, it's an order from the Dark Brotherhood matron. They want to establish a sanctuary in this area.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Blood Run Cave. That's northeast of Leowin, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
The letter indicates that the entrance to the sanctuary is deep inside the cave.
Of course it does. Nothing... That strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the ambitions? Will you come with me to Blood Run Cave?
I will go with you.
Meet me at Blood Run Cave. Despite your assurances, we need to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt whether the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. I'm still not sure I can trust you. You're an assassin, and you only just told me.
I helped the Dark Brotherhood in the Gold Coast, and they made me a member.
All right, but why keep it a secret from me? We were trying to prevent the counselors from being murdered, but 4 people had to die before you decided to mention your connection to the murderers. Oh, sorry, possible murderers.
Oops. Everly, you know me. We worked together in Orsinian. Anything else doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what a murderer would say.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? All right, your secret's safe with me. But if the Dark Brotherhood turns out to be involved and you lied to me, well, let's assume that's not going to happen. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions.
Well, we really just put our neck on the line there for that assassin guy we don't really know very well. Waking visions, eh?
Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful, over in a moment, but the figure felt evil.
Evil. And you think these dreams and visions are connected to the strange book you recovered?
What else could it be? It's written in an unknown language. Probably Daedric. Lupus sent me to find it, so it must be important. The last vision was a warning about the cultists. I can't let them get this book. I'll hang on to it, no matter what.
Very well.
I'll meet you at Blood Run Cave.
You do that.
You made the right call, Leviticus. We won't be safe until the Dark Brotherhood is driven out of Blackwood.
Blood Run Cave is a dangerous place, whether the Dark Brotherhood is present or not. You and Everly should be on your guard at all times. Watch out for each other. I would hate to lose operatives as valuable as you two have been.
Remind me what we're dealing with?
Everly brought word of a threat against the former members of the Imperial Elder Council, including Councilor Leviticus. The threat seems to be related to a secret of the Longhouse. We don't actually know. We sent for an Imperial scribe.
And all the councilors
Leviticus,
safe?
Valeria, and Vandacia are safely ensconced in Leowin Castle.
And you believing them?
Assassins are not the most reliable source of truth. Still, that's part of what we're sending you to their sanctuary to determine.
Sorry, I feel like sometimes, like, just there, this guy literally recapped the entire questline so far, and we've just played through it, so we didn't really need to hear what you say. He was like, hey, just in case you're stupid or you haven't played the game in 3 months, let me just recap. Fair enough, mate. Alright, okay, guys, I'm quickly going to pause the stream for a second just so I can reset my camera. Unless this works. Does this? There we go. So hopefully we should be back online. I'm just going to wait until the chat says something again so I can see we're online. Right, okay, there we're good. Fantastic. We are back. Thank you for bearing with me there, guys. Okay, let's carry on. Now we have the face cam back. It's always fun when it beard filter off. Lol. The Blood Run Cave. Where is Blood Run Cave located? Into Tidewater Cave, that wasn't much of a threat. Oh, is it down here? There's like tons of quests. Oh, it's over here. Okay, we got to really explore over the map. Alright, let's go to the Way Shrine. We'll fast travel over there. I'm kind of interested to get the scenic tour of the landscape now.
I'm tired of walking anyway.
I'm impressed. Look at that. The guy's standing on a horse. I wonder if that's like a feature I can buy in the Crown Store. Looks pretty cool. Why do you loot so quickly? What do you mean? Why wouldn't I loot quickly? You can read the items later as well. Ah. Alright. Let's fast travel over here, and then we can go all the way directly north, have a look at the landscape, and we can rate it out of 10. What do you guys think of Blackwood?
Off we go!
Off we go! I like my companion's commentary. It's like, not too much. Okay, so this landscape does look a bit cooler. And we've got some ruined castles over there. Might be a little bit of England, actually, these ruins. And I really like these houses. Very black marsh, Argonian dwellings and swamp there. So this area feels a little bit hilly and barren, doesn't it? What do you guys think so far? What's this? Oh, this is a crafting area. Carillion sword discovered. Let me just have a quick look at what the crafting armor is. So this adds free weapon and spell damage, adds 25 max. Oh, this is the low version because you need to go to improve it. Adds maximum magicka, maximum stamina. It's going to be okay for maybe even the Warden build could use that, a PvP build. I don't think it's better than what I currently have though. I don't know. Stamina and magicka is an interesting one. Basically allows for like a lot of ability spam. I didn't actually read the main armor effect though, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting while I calculate what's good and what's not. Okay, so we're going through some kind of stony looking region now. I mean, if they were like literally recreating Oblivion. Okay, what's this? Almost like a sulfur infested area. Get back, you blood mother. Oh, I hate these silly insects. Death hoppers. Alright, let's loot this chest. Am I still in combat? No. A simple chest. I love the Elder Scrolls Online lockpicking system. Like the best mix of Oblivion and Skyrim combined into one. Oh, a lead. The Zen Idol. Antiquity.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
Haha. Got a good chat. Got a good chat. I like it. I respect that. Okay, we're going to the north. Oh, yeah, like the PvP thing does have like not passive enabled in Cyrodiil, isn't it? Which updated it since I like used to play the game a lot. Been a while, a bit rusty. Lots of rocks and hills so far. I think like Elsewhere and Skyrim were a bit more exciting in my comparison from what I've seen so far. The big rock over there. A big river. What is that in the distance? Just there. So I'm just here. There is a castle here on the edge. So that should be... Is that the corner of... No, once that doesn't make sense. No, Shadowfen... No, it's not. There's something over there. I don't know what it is though. It's got like a... Ah, what was that? What building in Oblivion? Is that coral? No, it's not coral because it didn't have docks like that, did it? I don't even remember. I have to look at a map on a... No, it's not even in Oblivion because Oblivion would be up here. Or if... I don't know. I don't know where that actually is. We can see it in the distance. Does anyone else know?
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place.
Ooh, romance. I'm not going to do the side quest. I'm just going to go in the Blood Run Cave. Elsewhere was awesome, especially because it was unlike any other area we've been before in any game. Definitely agree with you, dude. Like, both southern Elsewhere and northern Elsewhere were just absolutely humongous. And, like, the height of it as well. Like, you know, it had, like, really low areas.
I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you.
And mountainous areas. I thought she was actually a zombie because she's kind of green.
So this is Blood Run Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up farther in.
That's a player home called Panther Fang Chapel. Panther Fang Chapel? That sounds epic. Okay, might have to look at that later. How are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
We've got to kill ourselves, and then we can open the door. It's probably like something like speak death or something. Like, what was the Oblivion? Oh, Miri has leveled up.
Something new.
There we go. Fantastic. So now we can give her some another ability. Okay, no, she unlocks a fourth ability at level 7, but she must have other skills. I don't think I've actually unlocked more armor for her. Let's have a check. No. Literally had no armor drops this whole time we've been playing. Have a quick look on the map here. So we need to go all the way here. Quite far away. Let's grind some mobs. Necrotic Bone Flayer. Take this.
They're coming for us.
No, I'm coming for them. Oh my god. Giant Bone Colossus. Get wrecked up. One thing about companions currently is they don't actually move out of the way of any AoEs, which is kind of like a problem if you're taking them into dungeons, because they'll just die. Especially if you're doing it on veteran. That's why I think the healer build is one of the best builds for her currently. A Wraith, a very blue Wraith. He's running for it. He knows he's a goner. The Rexon. How rude. Not so fast, Blackwill. Finish it off, Mary. Let's run through this section. We get some mobs on me, and then we can just clear them in one big go. Just down here is the location I choose.
This place is huge! No sign of the Dark Brotherhood. Just a lot of creepy undead. Let's keep going.
I mean, pretty good place for a sanctuary, but it will take some clearing out, right? Why is that Bone Colossus attacking Neri? Look, you see, she's not moving out of that AoE. And she broke free out of it. That was pretty cool. Oh no, he's going to reset now. Okay, well, whatever. Neri, making the mobs reset, you noob.
I think I'm getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Okay, so we've got to go this way. I will help you, battle brother. Nightblades for the win, mate. Nightblades are amazing.
I really don't like your odds.
What is the music of death? Silence, my brother. Yes. That is a good one. Was that the Black Hand password, or was it the Skyrim one? I don't actually remember. It's been ages. Let's take this guy out.
They are mine.
Absolutely destroy him. He's about to blow. He's got me. I'm gonna die, Miri. Oh, he's turned into a necromancer. Somehow we do more damage to him now. Don't know if your plan is working, brother. Oh, okay, he's summoning mobs. He's invincible. Harry, watch out. I'll save you. Behind you. He looks awesome though. The Necromancer. Oh, very cool. Oh, jeez. Don't BM me like that. Summoning minions. Miri got a shield out. Oh no, that's not the player. I'll finish the mobs. This is a cool boss fight. It's not like instant. And now we can finish him off. Sasha Frost.
Want to brag about that, or should I?
I like it. They've got some good dialogue going on. Necromancer's Diary. Okay. Doesn't really give us any information of the quest, though. It was, I think, the dungeon boss that we just killed. Yes. Even though there's also a side quest in here that I didn't pick up at the entrance. Another law book. Got a secret entrance into some kind of alien ruin.
They are mine to control.
Okay. You can have them. I'll give them to you freely. So this is the place we need to go for the main quest now. Ah, a very imperial looking sanctuary.
That creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here you go.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
You need the passphrase to open the black door. Definitely sounds like it.
You really do know your Dark Brotherhood stuff. Sure would have been helpful if you mentioned any of this a lot earlier. All right, assassin.
Okay, how's the point?
Is that what I call you now? If you're so smart, go and open the door. I'll
Can't
wait.
argue with that.
Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
The creepy black door. Dude, look at this. It looks awesome. All the children praying to the Night Mother. Oh, I feel like I want to hear it say it again. Nightmares, my brother. Death, hope, my brother. I really want to say this because it's so clearly the wrong answer. So cool. Death, my brother. Oh, I didn't say home. Cut out too early. Oh, so cool. Mate, this is looking pretty dope. I think we're getting ambushed, though.
Still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the Black Hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped. And the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame. Haven't we already had this conversation, brother? Tell your little wood elf friend that we are not her enemy. And go find the real killers. You know that the Dark Brotherhood doesn't play coy. If this was our doing, we would proudly admit it.
We need answers, Alam. So we've come to the wrong place.
I'd like some too. I'm curious to find out who has the gall to frame the Dark Brotherhood. And rather successfully, I might add. That's no small feat.
I mean, they just...
Whoever it is, they managed to trick the lot of us. Crafty indeed.
They've literally just put black pieces of paper with a black hand next to everyone they've murdered. They've not really fooled you, like you said earlier. Do you have any leads?
Nothing substantial. You're the closest link we have to whoever this unknown enemy happens to be.
Who's this guy?
Now that you're here, maybe you could... What?
Look out. Oh, one sec, I can say goodbye.
Now what? Cultists,
portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on.
Would have been funny if he just died. Like, we could have just said nothing and he got assassinated. Give me those books. Give me that light reading. Oh yes, give me that lore. I know everything now. I've played this character for 18 days.
Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
Now we have an infestation of scamps. Clear them out. Disgusting. Get out of here. Okay, you've got to go down here. Don't worry, brother. She literally just portaled in from Oblivion and just got absolutely wrecked.
I hope you're watching.
What was she doing? Oh, wait. Did he die? What? He was like a main character. His role can't be over yet. Got a nice outfit, bro. Oh, the Gimp Squad, huh? I like it. Right, let's go. Get out of my way, flaming, waking flame ranger, eh? Wait, that delay, latency.
The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
Can't see me. Can I assassinate her? Won't let me assassinate her. I'm gonna yeet her from behind. Whoa! Big damage. Should have the Blade of Woe to assassinate these people, but it didn't let me. Look out! Oh no! He like always conjures a sword, but takes so long to do it.
Don't cry for mummy.
Their conjuration from Oblivion isn't ideal.
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Get him!
Oh, I think not.
Oh, sick.
All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us?
Dude. You guys are legends.
I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The
Indeed.
Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
I shall completely annihilate them for you. Why would the cultists attack the sanctuary?
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
Cultists do seem to be after the same thing Everly and I are looking for. It's almost like he's pointing out how stupid we are.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
Oh, mate.
Good. Now
Yeah.
you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
Wherever you are, you do that. Welk.
An Ayleid ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around.
Sneaky, sneaky. What? What's this? There's a note. It explains
Looks
everything.
like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Give that a read, why don't you?
I really like his character. He's like almost literally taking the piss out of the writing and placement of these objects sometimes. The Wood Elf Archer has been a problem since Black Drake Villa. She and her friends are getting those meddling friends. It's like a Scooby-Doo villain. She and her friends are getting too close to learning the truth of Leovik's secrets, and they continue to interfere with our efforts to gain possession of their four ambitions. Putting them on the trail of the Dark Brotherhood worked for a while. We brought ourselves time. Now to finish this. As you're the High Priest, I command you to follow them to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Recover the cash Leovic hid in the ruins and kill them all. Assassins and Leia win mercenaries alike. And once the Wood Elf is dead, see if she still carries that sacred book. I want that tome!
Their high priest actually ordered them to kill us!
Surprise. It's almost as if they tried to kill us, and that's literally what happened. Imagine that. Looks pretty sus down there, doesn't it? I don't want to go down there. I think I'll take the high ground. Explore the Aelid ruins. I don't know. Can we sneak up on her? Can we yeet her from behind? It won't let me use the Blade of Woe. I don't know why. They're immune to it. Use Dark Release. Wait, what was that? Interesting. Mysterious notes. Oh my god!
Close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery.
Ow. I mean, it's a black can, my friend. Is it that obvious?
This definitely has a sense of Daedric cultist about it.
Hmm.
Let's look around and see if we can find their high priest.
Okay, okay. I love that he's like, an obvious forgery. Ah! Surprise! Genuinely surprised me. Pity you got wrecked, son. Alright, I'm gonna
In a big family,
jump
you have
down.
to know how to scrap.
You ready? We're gonna assassino them. Yeet! Surprise! Didn't expect that, did you?
That amulet
Miri has leveled up.
Maybe we can add
Better
that
hang
to
on
the
to
list
that.
of things I can beat you at.
So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their high priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually all about now?
Well, we think the murders have something to do with the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. Let's let the Dark Brotherhood know this.
All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Let's review what we learned. The High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame sent cultists to the Sanctuary to eliminate both my Dark Brotherhood assassins, and you, and the Wood Elf.
And that pile of Black Hand prints is evidence that they were trying to blame you for the murders.
Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus, they were after some cash hidden there. So who are these cultists? And how well do you trust your masters in Leowyn?
Dude, are you kidding me? They fucking respawn before I can finish the conversation. Hey, get out of here. I'm trying to talk.
So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed all this fuss and bother over an old Imperial. Obviously the cult has someone watching you.
Indeed they
knew
do.
Exactly. I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. If the cultists are Dagonists, then their high priest is probably a true fanatic. This secret must be pretty important, and most likely pertains to death and destruction.
Dagon's
Let's keep
slogan.
searching. Let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the identity of the cult's high priest. Figure out who they are, and you may learn more about this secret than you ever imagined. Oh, and you still have that amulet. It might come in handy.
Dagon, the Daedric Prince, Dagon is the god of destruction, so it makes sense. Why are you so interested in figuring out who the High Priest is?
Because I owe them for besmirching the good reputation of the Dark Brotherhood and for ordering the deaths of my brothers and sisters. And because now...
Oh my god. Let me finish the conversation, please. I don't know what
Let's
that
see
is.
if something deeper... No.
Okay. I don't even have the conversation. Okay. Let's just carry
This
on.
door looks impressive. Let's see what's
What's
on the other side.
An impressive door. Impressive. Oh, yes, give me that lore. Give me that knowledge. Damn. More lore? More knowledge? For me? Okay. What's this over here?
Over here. Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the wood elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Who's that?
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Now that's something new. What do you think?
They didn't spot me.
Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their High Priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary.
Right, sounds like they know where to find one of the ambitions too from Leovik's secrets.
I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you see how they opened that portal? They used their amulet on the pedestal. You still have the one we found. Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
Just ends up in Dagon's realm like, yep, that's fine. Come on, let's find a pedestal. I think probably further on through here we'll find one. Whee! Their bodies. We're going the right way, Battle Brothers. What's down here, though? Oh, there's a bloody crocodile in the ruin. I did not expect that. A surprise indeed.
Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
What's this? There's a backpack. Oh, recipe. What is the recipe? Balls. Recipe for Clavicus Vines Chin Black. I'll take it. I'll take 2. Expert, I got an achievement for that. Nice one, brother. Well
Keep
worth
looking.
checking
We need to find a
out
pedestal like the one those cultists used.
Okay. Probably down here, isn't it? Down to us at the end of the corridor.
That pedestal
there it is.
looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal.
No, let's talk.
This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of Oblivion. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So,
I'm ready.
Ready to try something daring?
I choose death.
It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. These Dagonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong.
I don't trust the counselor with the amazing gauntlets. Yeah, 100%, man. He is he's definitely been like gifted those from being a Daedric worshipper. He's very suspicious. All right, let's go through the portal to our death. Drop a like on the video for imminent death, my friends. Here we go. Oh, I missed.
Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good or bad idea.
Geronimo! I'm just like... Oh, we're in the same place. It didn't work. We failed. This is not a realm of Oblivion. An empty Aelid ruin. Oh, hello. Finisher. Oh my god, there's a... calling in the reinforcements. Miri wasn't even phased by that Daedroth. I'm impressed. Investigate Shrine Chamber 2. A journal. I've already sent word to the Exalted High Priest, the Steward, and 3 of the counselors are dead. 1 counselor eludes us, as the Chancellor is not currently in the province of Blackwood. I have also sent documents we uncovered from the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. With that information, the High Priest should have no trouble determining the hidden location of the first 4 ambitions. Moreover, I have ordered the attack on Leowin Castle. Soon the documents kept by the other councillors will be ours. Then the locations of all ambitions will be revealed. Now I must stop and deal with the priests that have entered the ruins. I think we've been followed to the sanctuary. I look forward to showing them the true power that the faithful of Prince of Disaster can bring to bear when necessary.
The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. What was that about an attack on Leowin Castle?
Preserve the secrets. The time of the 4 ambitions is almost upon us. We must accelerate our efforts, or decades of planning will amount to naught. Emperor Leovic hid the ambitions and was killed before he could inform them of their locations. But he left clues of various hidden caches throughout the Empire. We can also ferret out portions of the secret that may follow counselors. Our fellow counselors are aware of before we execute them. And yes, they must die to preserve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We will blame the Dark Brotherhood for their murders, thus deflating suspicion from the Order of the Waking Flame, but as long as possible. Besides, I have recently learned that one of Leovic's caches is hidden in the former Blackwood Sanctuary. Send our best acolytes, kill the steward Faris Lupus and Councillor Abor and Sophia. We may need to murder Leviticus as well. The former chief councillor is too smart for his own good and may realize what is happening and act against us before we can secure the 4th ambition. I shall also plan an attack against myself. So he is the traitor, we were right. One that will be foiled but further implicate the Dark Brotherhood. Remember, so he actually was, we were right, he was the one with the gauntlets, like you guys said. The one with the gauntlets is actually the traitor councillor. Remember, do not contact me, I shall contact you. Nothing must be revealed in nature until the appropriate moment. In the name of our Lord Fire and Flood, High Priest Yeah, okay, great. There we go.
So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Councillor Vandacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. But what do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leowin Castle?
They sent whatever they found to Vandacia and apparently ordered the cultists to attack Leowin.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the councillors. With the other councillors dead, Vandacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
Vandacia? It's more than that. Leviticus has documents that reveal the locations of the remaining ambitions, but he just doesn't know that he has them.
And Vandacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leowin Castle as quick as you can.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leowin Castle with all due haste.
You won't come with me? Well, obviously, he's like Dark Brotherhood.
I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Vandacia is still alive, well, then we'll see what we shall see.
I like this guy a lot, man. He's pretty sick.
That portal should take you back toward the exit, or to some terrible plane of Oblivion. One or the other.
I really like him. Like, honestly, they should bring him back for more stuff. Very likable character. Oblivion is amazing. Shivering Isles, oh my god, dude. Shivering Isles is like the best DLC Bethesda ever made. So good. Massive fan. What is this? This is the Elder Scrolls Online's latest expansion. Gates of Oblivion. Oh! That didn't even hurt me, did it? Oh, Miri, like a true Skyrim follower, takes the trap to the face. You know what, Miri? Let's do this again. I want to watch you as you. Ah, oh, damn it! Ah! Get wrecked! Oh, she's a true Skyrim follower. Oh my god, she's like Lydia. She's not taking damage though. Watch out, Mary. Oh! Yeah, you know Todd Howard must have had a say in this game. God bless him. Can't wait for Starfield reveal. Behind you, walking flame laborer. Surprise attack. Look at this guy, absolutely destroying those enemies with dizzying swing. Don't worry, brother. I'll help you. And take your gold for myself. Ha ha ha! Alright, so this is the exit. Warn the counselors above. Whee! She's taking the blade like a champ. Mate, it didn't even phase her. She didn't lose any health. Must have messed up the scripting for that one. Welk discovered. Welk, that's good, isn't it? Let's go over here. Kind of actually just want to travel from that location. Across the river here. Is it across this river? It is. That's quite a big river, actually. Gives you an idea of how big the map is. From there to there. Oh. What's this? There's a boat and a book. Can we make it without getting killed by slaughterfish, though? That's the question. That building up there looks amazing. That's like something I might find in The Witcher, like just off in distance. Great AI, lol. Yeah, the AI currently, like the followers, stand in the AoEs, which isn't ideal. I don't know if they'll like improve the scripting so that doesn't happen in the future, because it kind of results in them dying quite a lot. You know, like they react to everything else in the game, like well, aside from traps, but you know, like blocking stuff and whatnot, which is good to see. Anyone else playing ESO at the same time? Anyone in the chat? Like the video if you are. It does help out my friends. I do greatly appreciate it. Been watching ESO since the Skyrim days. My friend, the Skyrim days are not over. In fact, I actually have a shorts channel called ESO Shorts where I upload daily Skyrim and Fallout videos. Just in a fun little consumable way. Hi ESO Danny and the chat. Hello Angel Ash, how's it going? Alright, let's go to Leowyn Castle and see what the deal is. I haven't played ESO for about 2 years now, so tempted to jump back into Blackwood. Honestly, the storyline's pretty decent so far.
But I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Oh, really, Miri? That's cool. I don't care, but it's cool. I'm joking, I do care. Of course I care about you, Miri. Yeah, I feel like Raymore as a zone was better, and so was Elsewhere. But I've not really explored the zone in terms of story. It just feels like a little bit barren in terms of the landscape to explore. Doesn't impress me as much as like Somerset either. What's going on here? Oh god.
Get those doors open. We need to get to the counselors.
They're barred from the other side.
Mercenary, you've returned. Everly's attempting to breach the barracks. Go.
Go. Go,
the Waking
Pokemon.
Flame cultists created a distraction. And like raw recruits, both Everly and I fell for it. As soon as we left the castle, they swarmed the place and barricaded themselves inside.
Are the counselors still alive?
I'm not sure.
They're all dead.
By the time we realized the distraction was nothing more than a ruse, the cultists had locked us out. If the cultists harm Leviticus, Vandacia, and the others, I won't rest until they pay.
Counselor Vandacia is a traitor. He is the high priest of the Order of the Waking Flame. He's like, damn it, he just went in. Now they're all dead. Guarantee you.
What? Are you certain? Vandacia has served Blackwood and the Empire before that for more than 50 years. Enough. We need to get inside. Then we can determine the truth of all this. Find Everly by the barracks and assist her.
Where are the barracks? Where is she? Show me the way. She's this way. Oh god, there's a lot of bodies here. Look at this guy. This guy's like the Kingdom Come Deliverance tournament master. Look, he's a bloody unit. I'm impressed. He's still standing, obviously, with that two-handed axe. What a beast.
Steady. Wait for it.
What? Didn't even
Now
spawn.
we
He's
can go
already
in.
dead.
Let's... Oh, you're here.
Arrow to the knee, or like arrow to the
Change of
nipple.
plans?
Let's talk about us. Oh no. Wrong person.
Oh, thank Ifra you're back. Captain Rian and I, they tricked us, lured us out of the castle. Now the place is locked down and I don't know if any of the counselors are still alive. I've mucked this up real good.
Councillor Verandaka, or I can never say his bloody name, even though they say it in the game. I'm too dyslexic for this. Is behind everything. He's the High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame.
Vandacia! That traitor! He tricked us! Lied to us! Had his own colleagues murdered! And all to get his hands on a few Daedric weapons?
I'd do the same.
But Lyrinth, the Dremora. She told me that the fate of the world was at stake. We need to reach the counselors.
Does that door lead to the castle? Yes, it does, because I played Oblivion.
Yes. The barracks connect to the rest of the castle. Since I dispatched the cultist guards, we can get to the counselors and the legates this way. Let's go, but stay alert. We're not sure how many of those cracked acorns are waiting for us in there.
Cracked acorns just reminds me of, like, crackheads. The ESO PG-friendly version. Let's talk about us. Oh no, wrong person. Imagine that in real life. Oof. I felt that. Big oof. My friends, before we go on, I just want to drop a thank you for joining to everyone here so far. And if you're watching the video after the stream, once again, thanks for your support. This was going to be like an edited episode playthrough, and I would probably do like some more streams after this. This isn't the end, don't worry. We're going to carry on and save the counselors, but they'll probably all be dead. I just wanted to tell you, my pet snake died yesterday, so that's why I didn't end up recording part episodes, because I just didn't have any time in the end to like play the game and get the episodes out ready for you guys. So I thought, we'll just stream on launch day, because then we get to hang out, and like just streaming and like seeing the chat and like hanging out with you guys has made me feel like a lot better. So I just want to say thank you. It was a little bit sad to like send him off today to be cremated. The other snake is still absolutely fine. We don't know like what the cause of death was. One snake is like completely healthy. They were both eating. In hindsight, it looked like the one that passed away like wasn't molting in like usually it takes between 7 and 14 days. Was taking a lot longer, so don't really know what the cause was, but considering the other one's perfectly healthy, it just seemed to be like maybe he got some kind of illness, but I don't know. But yeah, it was a little bit sad. So at least the other one's perfectly healthy and still seems to be absolutely fine. So fingers crossed. But yeah, poor snake. Name was Sir Hiss. I was very tempted to like start an Argonian character for this playthrough and like call him like Sir Hiss as like a sort of like throwback namesake. But they don't actually have like a new player tutorial for this particular DLC. You kind of just spawn in the world instead of like going for a dungeon or something. So I just decided we'd do it with like my main character instead. But yeah, just thanks for being here and watching the stream and everything. It means a lot to me, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, let's carry on.
Hurry! We need to reach the counselors!
Dude, that sword looks insane. Oh. Was that a counselor? How dare you, sir?
I can't believe Vandacia fooled us. Or that he's in charge of these fanatics.
Well, he did a good job fooling us, to be honest. Even if his fooling was very obvious. Extremely obvious. Sir Hiss, yeah, it was like a Easter egg reference to, Robin Hood, the cartoon version. When you had the snake called Hiss, that was like the friend of the lion or something, and he there were so many cool scenes with him, and it was like a green snake that looked very similar, so that's what we named him after. Not shedding is a normal sign of dying in most snakes. Yeah, it seems to be like, from what I read online, like it was kind of like saying usually if those signs happen, then the snake's quite ill, and it's like quite far beyond what you can do for it, just because obviously it's like, for example, my cat, I had to take her to the vet once because she had like a really high fever, but it was very obvious when that happened that she wasn't feeling well, because it's like an animal with legs and eyes and emotions, whereas a snake is kind of just like a danger noodle, so obviously quite difficult to tell. or it's too late. But yeah, no, it's just a bit upsetting when that happened, obviously. Yeah, sorry to drop that in the stream.
Oh, thank feck.
But we can carry on now, I guess. Wanted to let you guys know, like, because I did a poll yesterday, and a lot of you voted for like an edited playthrough, but like obviously, yeah, like that's the reason I'm not doing that.
Vendacia, how could you?
Valeria, with everything at stake, how could I not?
Counselor Valeria, no!
Is he a vampire? Big vampire reveal? He was using blood magic there. I couldn't save her. I couldn't do anything. She was the only person alive. That was a lot cooler of a twist than the Greymore DLC, though, for sure. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's not played it, but it was just you'll get me if you see my playthrough or if you play the game.
Aragon, when did you get here?
I came as soon as word arrived from Councillor Leviticus. I was with him when the cultist attacked, but we got separated.
We have to find Leviticus. Come with us, brother. We need to stick together.
Just before they're about to translate and reveal everything, and just before we were about to warn them, we couldn't have timed it any worse. Ooh, a champion points, thank you. There's currently an event going on in ESO for the next couple of weeks where you can reassign your champion points for free and just explore them because of the new system, which is really cool that they're doing that. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that, man. Losing a critter is never good. Yeah, he was part of the family. I think, like, it's one of those things where, like, I guess to many people, like, they might think, oh, it's just a snake, but to us, it was like, I think it was like all the memories we kind of had, like when we brought it and like we like took it over from Vienna, like traveled in like someone else's car to like get to England. It was like such an adventure, and it was yeah, just obviously sad to see him go. It brought back all the memories we had. Still got like a nice picture of Kim playing, I think, ESO or something, while the snake was like on their headset somewhere. I'm sure it is, but yeah, memories, you know. Oh, dude. What? This Imperial? No, come on, Imperial. You got this. I believe in the Imperium. He's given it a good battle. I'm sure he won't die by the time we get there. Maybe we can save him.
Try to dodge these, war kissers.
I made a huge slaughterfish in the river outside Markup with my shrink on enlarged spells. Really? That sounds awesome, dude. Is that a mod then?
Counselor
Enlarging
Valeria.
spells are always fun.
She's dead. We have to keep looking for Leviticus.
Leviticus is going to be the only guy alive. He's the only guy that matters because he knows where to find the other ambitions. Give me those carrots that you just store in the... I also like to store meat in my cabinets, yes. Okay, so we got to go through here now. Those scamps over there. Oh, a soul gem just respawned. Oh, it's... Damn, the glass cabinet. Oh, brother, he didn't make it. Go back out to the castle courtyard. The danger noodles, yes. Oh, no.
Fantasia. You traitor.
I will finish what the Longhouse Emperor started, Leviticus. I will set loose the power of the four ambitions. Lord Dagon, hear your high priest. Send a champion to destroy these meddlers.
Kill it! Kill it!
And obeys. Death to the mortal.
Oh, God.
Deal with that creature.
Oh, Jesus. He's not messing around, is he, though? Don't worry, guys. I got this. This is awesome. Dude, this is sick. Get out of
Counselor
here.
Leviticus, you're alive. Let me get you out of here and somewhere safe.
Fantasia. The bastard fooled us all.
Must feel pretty bad to be that stupid, right? He's like, got him. Let's go to Layer 1. He has 4 arms. He looks awesome, man. He looks like one
Friend
of those
of my
like,
sister.
fighting characters.
Come, speak with me.
Oh, is that who I am? We've met before, you know.
Now that we're out of immediate danger, I will say it is good to see you again. I only wish it was under better circumstances. I have good news, however. I deciphered the code in the documents you recovered.
Yeah, Sickbit still went down easy. That's the one like thing I always wish about the ESO like main quest is that like the bosses just need to take a little bit longer. Even if they're just more tanky, like, and like you're a new player, maybe they don't do much damage, but I don't know, they just need to have more of a threat or something. Did the document tell you where to find the 4 ambitions?
I'm not sure. I only translated a small bit of the code before the assault began. It mentioned a vault to protect them, which I assumed to mean the ambitions. It's hidden in the Ogel Bok, but I'm not familiar with the term.
The Ogel Bok?
Argonian, perhaps?
Yes.
It sounds like it, but I'm not sure. I haven't reported to Councillor Lovidicus yet. Since it looks like he wants to talk to you now, please inform him of my findings.
Ah, convenient.
And tell him I apologize I wasn't able to decipher any more.
I'll talk to him.
Let Councillor Lovidicus know what I deciphered from the coded document. That
You
the
just
vault
told me.
that protects them is hidden in the Ogel Bok.
You just
I
told me.
wish I had been able to finish translating all the documents before Vandacia stole them.
Oh, he stole them, okay. Well, good to see you.
And you as well, my friend. Thank you for continuing to assist my sister. I know she can handle herself, but that doesn't mean I don't worry about her.
Why didn't he try and kill you?
I imagine he didn't think I had time to decipher any of the coded passages. I barely had a moment to look at the documents when the portals opened and his cultists burst in. Luckily, I'm very familiar with that particular code. It was my specialty.
This looks 100 times more fun than Shadowlands, to be honest. But must resist for now. Still not finished RE Village yet. Oh, dude, I feel you. I've heard from Asmongold. I watch him quite a lot, like his like reaction things on YouTube. And yeah, I heard a bit about like the new stuff, and they seem to be milking the game for money at the moment. So I feel sorry for the player base, man. My fiance actually played through Shadowlands, and she's playing through this now as well. So I'll ask her what she thinks about both of them, and then I'll maybe like tell you next stream. We can't tempt you to come with us to the vault. I don't think he's cut out for that.
Alas, my adventuring days are long past. I'm much more comfortable these days with a quill and ink instead of a sword and shield. I'll stick around and ask if Councillor Lovidicus requires any more of my services, though. As long as I'm here.
Okay, cannibal.
Vandacia.
Vandacia.
I swear it.
A high priest of Mehrunes Dagon.
He's absolutely put out.
Has he been a Daedric cultist all these years? I failed to see the signs, and now the counselors. They're all dead. Valeria, Sophis, Eivor, and Chirek.
Vandacia tricked us all. I only learned the truth after the events of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
Yes, of course. The Sanctuary. I suppose this proves the Dark Brotherhood wasn't involved in the plot to murder us. What else did you uncover while you were away?
It took that long to prove it? Okay. Vandacia is the cult's high priest. They know the location of one of the ambitions, but we know the other 3, I believe.
It's worse than that. Vandacia wrestled the documents you acquired from the other counselors away from the scribe. Once he translates them, he may know the location of all 4 of the ambitions.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that he didn't take the scribe with him, because then he could have just forced him to translate them all. We got a portion of them translated. It mentioned the Olgil back. But does he know what that word means? He doesn't know what that word means, sorry.
Ogel Bak. I've heard that term. It's Argonian. I believe it refers to a natural formation deep in the Blackwood Marsh. But Vandacia was more familiar with that region than I. I know someone who can help us, though. I believe you already met her.
You know someone who can help us locate the hidden vault?
If the term leads us to the vault, so be it. All we can do is follow the clues we've been given. Talk to Keshu the Blackfin. If anyone can help us navigate the wilds of Blackwood, it's Governor Keshu.
Governor Keshu. Okay, let's go and speak to the governor.
Damn. I can't believe Vandacia is a traitor and a cult leader. And he killed Valeria.
I don't believe it.
Killed Leviticus. He's been ahead of us the entire time. We can't let him get to the ambitions. We just can't.
Councillor Leviticus recommends we go to Gideon and ask Kenshu about the term Ojubak. God, for a dyslexic, this is impossibly hard to read, even if they do say the names in the game.
All right, we have a plan. In the meantime, we saved Councillor Leviticus, cleared the Dark Brotherhood of the murders, and determined Vandacia is the traitor and leader of the cult.
Disgusting.
You did good, my friend. Here, your share of our compensation.
Just giving me a Waking Flames bow. Could have picked any of those up off the floor. 5 item set bonus. Dealing damage to enemies within 10 meters of you with a heavy attack causes you to throw a cone of knives, dealing 3,000 physical damage to enemies hit. If the enemy hit has 50% or less health, they'll take additional 6,700 damage, bleed damage over 13 seconds. That's a long time. I was going to say it sounds quite good, but no. Not that amazing. 1 skill point. Thanks.
So, the information from the former councillors points to an Argonian location. Someplace called the Ojel Bok. Vandacia ran off with the documents before we could learn more. Now we need to figure out what it means before his cultists beat us to it.
By the way, Stephen, if you're still here, thanks for becoming a member, friend. We don't know what the Ojel Bak means or how to find it.
No, but Councillor Leviticus has heard the term. Says it's a landmark in the Solzan territory. The document suggested it's a site connected to the 4 ambitions. Maybe where the weapons are stored?
Do we know an expert? We've already been told where the expert is.
Governor Keshu of Gideon.
Yes.
Councillor Leviticus says she will
Okay, let's
meet up
go
in
there.
Gideon. We can talk to Governor Keshu then.
I mean, we've literally already met that. He's already told us twice now, so I think that's good. Let's we can just fast travel there, to be honest. Let's go to the Way Shrine. Right. Just over here. Oh, left. Ooh, you looking good, dude. Right, fast travel over here, I believe we need to go. Gideon. Going to guess it's not possible to get pre-order stuff anymore, or is it? To be honest, I think maybe if you pre-ordered it now, you might actually be able to still get it on PC. There's a link below in the description for 16% off as well. And I think you can also get it on console. You can obviously pre-order it still on console because it's not out on console yet. So you might be able to still get the pre-order bonuses on PC as well in the link below before the 8th. But I'm
had
not.
the other counselors killed?
I never trusted that overblown dry skin.
Certain.
How did this happen? Where were the Brigadines and the Blackfin Legion?
Soldiers can't stop fanatical cultists. It's a known fact of nature.
You just can't stop them. Fanatical cultists gonna do what they want to do. Oh mate, give me that lore. Give me your library's lore. Where is she? Oh, she upstairs. Don't worry, I will read all the books in the library. Come on, one of these should be a lore book. Bet it was the one bookshelf I missed.
Vandacia. Counselor Vandacia. A traitor and a Daedric cultist. I can't believe he had us all fooled for so many years. But that's a matter for another time. Evely tells me you have a lead for finding these so-called ambitions.
A deciphered document claims the vault is in Ojel Bak. Do you know where that is? You're an Argonian? This sounds Argonian. Tell me more.
Counselor Leviticus was right to send you to me. In Argonian, Ojel Bak roughly translates as Pit of the Outsider. There is a natural formation to the south that bears the name. Unfortunately, it lies in territory claimed by the Sulzan tribe.
The Suzan tribe, are they going to be a problem?
The Sulzan are a savage people, Nagas, who revere the forces of death and chaos.
Dude.
You must traverse their land to reach the Pit of the Outsider.
That's awesome.
The Nagas recognize no authority other than themselves and their leaders.
Fantastic.
They do not welcome visitors.
No. We understand. Where is the pit?
South of Stone Wastes, in the heart of Sulzan territory. I
Perfect.
suggest caution and stealth. Try to avoid starting a war with the tribe if you can at all help it.
We'll just leave
Bring
no
whatever
survivors.
you find back here. Gideon will keep it safe, I assure you.
Evely and I will head out immediately.
Ojel Bach, the Pit of the Outsider. It's a natural formation located south of Stone Wastes. Just proceed carefully, as it lies in the heart of Sulzan territory.
He literally just told us that. The people just not
I
listen.
suggest you meet Evely on the outskirts of their territory and go from there.
So you had no idea that Vandasia was the leader of the Daedric cult?
No. He served the Longhouse Emperors from the day they seized the Ruby Throne, eventually becoming a member of the Elder Council.
Well played.
Since the collapse of the Empire, he has been a trusted advisor, both here and in Leowyn. This news is a shock.
Well played on the long game there. Thank you, Hogway, for the subscription on Twitch, my friend. Appreciate that, dude. Do you know anything about the Order of the Waking Flame?
Only what young Evely was telling me before you arrived. I never heard of them before today. I will, however, get my best Blackfin Legionnaires to investigate them. Vondacia has lived in Gideon a long time. Someone here must know something.
Right, don't need to ask her to repeat herself. Let's check upstairs, actually. Is there anything good here? Oh, what's going on here? This is cool. Impressive. Don't scratch me. Don't scratch me. Oh, oh, let me join in. Oh, look at my knife tricks. Oh my god, knife tricks intensify. Very nice, very impressive. Lockpick. Well, I don't want that, do I? I like how I can just go through their stuff, but as long as I don't take it, it's fine. What is the discount code? The discount code is linked below, is it not? If it's not, I will link it below later. And I apologize that it's not there yet. I think it's like summer 20. It should be in the description though. 90% sure I put it down there. Upgrade my horse.
All sword.
Give me stamina! Because that's the only thing I can upgrade. Can't go above 60%. Okay. So, if I look at the journal. Apparently their territory is all the way down here. So we've essentially got to go all the way south. So we get to see the south side of the map now. I'll just ride around the castle. I like the wetness of this area. And the boggy areas always look nice. It's just very open, isn't it? I expected it to be like a more clustered, intense forest. But it seems to be like a very rolling hills, mountains, and countryside with the odd ruin. Like, the ruins look amazing, but I feel like the areas in between could be much more wooded. What do you guys reckon? There's a group dungeon over here as well, but I won't do that right now. Maybe we'll have a stream where we do side quests. What do you guys think? The Elder Scrolls Online, I think if you want to experience the lore of the game, you'll very much love this. Like, there's so much lore and interesting stories. Even the side quests have good voice acting. And especially, like, most of the DLCs are, like, very, very good quality. However, like, the combat and stuff like this, like, it's a mass multiplayer online game, so obviously in nature it's very, very different. So I don't, like, it's just not Skyrim, you know, you don't play it for the same satisfaction you get out of the Skyrim combat. But there's still skill to be had in the combat system, even if it's not the same. You can play in first person as well, so that's very enjoyable. You know, a lot of people do enjoy the transition, and it's, the thing is like the single player portion of the game beyond, like, the veteran dungeons and the trials and PvP, the single player aspects, like, there's ridiculous amount of content to play through. And you can play it very casually. You know, you don't need to be like a avid MMO player to get through everything really easily. You know, I'd say it's like way too easy if you are used to doing veteran dungeons, but I'm glad it's accessible to everyone else who plays the game. And now with Blackwood, they've added companions too. Can I talk? Oh no, we're in combat. Look, this one bug has travelled all the way across Blackmarsh to hit me. He'll walk over here, he'll hit me, he'll realise he's too far away, and then he'll go back. You see, he'll go back now. 10 out of 10. Okay, now we can talk.
Ready to make our way into hostile territory? We need to find this pit of the outsider, see if the vault is there, and reach the ambitions before the Order of the Waking Flame beats us to them.
This sounds like what happened in the trailer at the start of the live stream, you know, like when we watched the trailers together, and it was in like some kind of like Argonian ruin where the Mythic Dawn were worshipping, and they had the book. Any thoughts on how we should approach this?
Well, you heard Governor Keshu. This is Sulzon territory. We want to avoid contact with this hostile tribe of Argonians if at all possible, but we need to reach the pit of the outsider. Also, I had another one.
Another what?
Another waking vision. Happened when I got here. I think that strange book is trying to tell me something. I saw these weird cubes with symbols on them. Symbols like the ones in the book I'm carrying. I'm not sure what it all means.
Oh, not a puzzle. What do you want to do?
I want to find the vault. With any luck, we're way ahead of Vandasi and his cultists. Maybe we can get in, grab the weapons, and get back to Gideon before anyone even notices that we're around. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Remember to avoid the Sulzon, but keep an eye out for the Waking Flame cultists. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into them before too long. Now, let's go find the pit of the outsider.
What happens if we can't avoid the Sulzan?
Just what you'd expect, I imagine. They are bloodthirsty savages who revere death and chaos, after all.
Fantastic.
Be ready to fight.
Can't wait.
That's all I'm saying.
Could they be working together? We should kill them all just in case.
It's possible, I guess. But we haven't seen any evidence of that up to this point. Look.
Okay, let's just go. We learned about here. No, they are just over here, quite literally. Yeah, no, they're not friendly. Okay, well that's one down. One less to worry about. I think we've done the world a favour. I wonder if there's like an achievement that's secretly approaching. There's a heavy sack there. That means we have to go and kill all these tribespeople who are just innocently praying around this campfire. What are all these potions being thrown on the ground?
Lucky fetcher. I only ever seem to find musty grain and spuds.
Lucky fetcher. Look at this guy standing there with a bow staff. Pretty epic.
Hey, that shouldn't be there.
Ah, little mortals. Come speak to me.
Oh, what is that? Another Daedric Doom Cave.
There you are, little mortal. It seems we once again find ourselves on the trail of the same mystery. I expect we can aid one another in the events that are about to unfold.
Aid one another? What are you proposing, Linerath?
Since we last met, I've been watching the activities of the Order of the Waking Flame. I followed a couple of their scouts to this location and discovered this charming Daedric vault. I believe the ambitions that you seek are locked inside.
You believe? Have you gone inside?
Unfortunately, the vault is warded like the Imperial annexes. Wards designed to repel Daedra, including me. Remove the wards and open the way, and we will both have our curiosity satisfied. Oh, and about that strange book that the elf carries.
What strange book?
When the wood elf and I crossed paths when she first learned of Leovik's secret, I sensed something unusual about her. It's the book she carries. It's an ancient and powerful tome of questionable origin.
Questionable? How so?
I believe the book to be the Mysterium Xarxis, a tome penned by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Or so they say. Whatever the truth of its origins, the tome is both powerful and dangerous. Evely must place it on the lectern to disable the wards.
Okay. You mentioned cult scouts. What's happened to them?
I dealt with one of the scouts.
Legend.
She will not bother anyone again. The other may have slipped away while I was studying the vault's exterior.
Useless.
So I suggest you pick up the pace. The cultists could return in force at any moment.
Alright, let's go.
Remember, While the wards are in place, none of us can enter the vault. Use the book the Wood Elf carries to disable them and open the way. Once the wards are down, I shall meet you inside. Now hurry! The waking flame could arrive at any moment.
Oh, we can ask her about the Mysterium Xarxes.
Dagonists and Dremora familiar with such things say it was scribed in the deserts of the Deadlands. I did some research after I sensed the Wood Elf had it. An artifact of great and evil power, it is said that merely handling it could be dangerous.
In what way?
That I do not know. Artifacts related to Daedric princes often possess a corrupting influence. At the least, she will probably feel a sense of discomfort if she hasn't experienced it already. She should guard it well, but tread carefully.
I think we know the vault is Daedric. I mean, yeah. Look at it.
All right, I'm placing the book as Lyranth suggested. You check out those cubes.
Okay, you place the book. Whoa. What's that? Oh my god. Does it have the cubes? Okay, yeah, look, you can see the markings of what the puzzle position is. Okay, so this one should be... Nothing's happened.
Hey, that did something.
Ah, okay, that's the right one. Well, it's not really a puzzle, you just kind of rotate it.
Keep going.
Until it goes glowy. I am the master puzzle solver. Got it in one go. Look at that. You ready?
I think you did it. Let's check the door.
You couldn't have done it without me. I am truly the smartest Khajiit alive. Thank you for the cheer! Loved Skyrim, but new to ESO. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Dude. Elder Scrolls Online is an MMO, so it's very different to like the single-player games. But like, if you like the lore, then you'll probably still enjoy
well done,
the storyline.
Now I must explore.
Oh, there she goes. Because it's all voice acted. Where's she go? You're right, mate.
We open the door and Lyranth just rushes ahead without us? Figures.
It does.
Well, I guess we should start looking around too. Everything we learned so far indicates that the Daedric weapons should be in here somewhere.
I feel like we're holding the weapon, but remind me about the weapons.
It all comes back to Emperor Leovik's secret. How he hid the 4 ambitions before Varen reached Imperial City and killed him. We don't know exactly what these 4 ambitions are, but the documents indicated they're Daedric weapons of some sort.
Right, and his Order of the Walking Flame Cult are seeking them too, and we probably just opened the vault for them.
Yup. And Lyranth thinks they could arrive here at any moment. Let's look around. Oh, hey, one more thing. The book sort of started to tingle the moment we entered the vault. Just thought you should know.
So dodgy. Lyra thinks that book is the Mysterium Xarxes. If so, it may have been written by Dagon.
The Mysterium what now? Never mind. I can worry about that later. Right now we have a job to do. I want to find out what's so important that Leovik had to stick it in a warded and sealed Daedric vault.
Tell me about the book you're carrying.
I suppose the book started this whole quest. I found it in the Longhouse Emperor's old retreat.
And the tingling?
It's full of... It feels like... anticipation.
Ooh, it's the One Ring.
Like the book wants to be here or something. Look, I've had some dark dreams since I found the book and those waking visions. But this
Why
is
it repeating the conversation?
Like I didn't have nightmares before I...
Like, literally asking her the same thing that she just told me. Dude, what is this creepy music? Do you mind? Look at this place. No thanks. Let's go and read some more books. Dude, this music is creeping me out. Shit, man, this is a fucking horror game suddenly. You done? I leave? I don't like that.
Hey! What happened to the vault?
You think it will be related to Cameron Throne? No, I don't think so. I think that's like... No, I don't think so. I don't think that would make complete sense, to be honest. Get wrecked, bog dogs.
I guess this is a fight now.
It looks like this area of Blackmarsh is being ruined by the Oblivion influence. See, this area alone, like this dungeon area, kind of just looks more beautiful than like most of this zone, to be honest. Beyond the ruins, like, I mean, like the landscape. I really like the landscape in this, like, dungeon area. It looks really cool. Like, I can see Daedric and Blackmarsh. I mean, this looks very monolithic, sort of...
Off with you, Switch!
Necronic structure. Reminds me of the Necrons from Warhammer 40,000.
Never used to. Hope we find something interesting today.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, we're literally exploring realms of Oblivion, so I'm sure we will. Just come over with my big sword and yeet on it.
Are we still inside the vault? This doesn't look like Blackwood to me.
It's all in your head. Keep fighting.
You saved me. Imminent death. This area looks sick. These ruins. Okay, we're going back into the creepy ward chamber.
Uh-oh. Another warded door ahead of us.
Oh, don't worry, I can solve this puzzle.
There's another ward on the door ahead. Ready to see if we can open it?
Just with the book, yeah.
Only one way to find out. Then here we go. The book.
Yeah.
It's almost as though it wants to help us open the door.
Ooh, look at that obsidian plinth though. Damn. Boom. There we go. It actually gives you the runes on the book. So you can see the S on the right side. So we just rotate it to the S, which is the next one. This will be correct.
That did something. Keep going.
And this one is the book, like letter. There we go.
The second symbol.
I don't know why they made it so easy. Like, it's very obvious. But it would have been cool if this was kind of a puzzle, I don't know. It would have been quite simple.
The ward is down. Excellent. Let's go.
Let's go. I hate the music in this place. Let me outside again. It's so creepy. Listen to it. It's so weird. It's so like harmonic and ugh.
Now where are we? Never mind. We need to lower that drawbridge.
There's a drawbridge in Oblivion. I mean, look at these floating hentai monsters. How do I open this? Where's the... Oh, what's up? We have to go through here. The side passage. Oh, the drawbridge overlook. See, this is why they don't add puzzles to the game, because people like me
There must be a lever or a switch around here someplace.
don't know where to go. Direct. Oh.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Alright, if you say so. Oh, beautiful. Look at that damage. Boom. Target is immune. Target is dead. Hope you can see my comment. Just got back from my dad's funeral. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Oh, dude. Christopher, so sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay, dude. Time is the best healer. And any distraction you can have is always good. But honestly, dude, don't be afraid to, like, you know, just look at memories and think about it, because there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Don't pretend everything's okay. I feel like that's the worst thing you can do.
Now we can get across.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. They added that mechanic in the game. But damn. The Oblivion drawbridge. This place looks epic though, doesn't it? I mean, like, They really did a good, like, it's taken us like 2 hours to get to Oblivion, but wow, it looks decent so far.
Really? Lava and an ominous sky? Oblivion stuff is weird.
Little pet over there. Lava and lava sky. I mean, I never really thought about it like that, but it's very, very red, isn't it? Get him! Oh, the sneak damage. The surprise attack from behind. Big
That's
slap
sort
on the
of
booty.
pretty. Disturbing and terrifying, but pretty.
Look at that! Look at that! Like the skeleton on the torture thing. Dude, this is sick. This is so cool. Love this area. Pretty, but yeah, kind of creepy. I agree. Hey Chris, it's okay, man. In a vault ward chamber.
Ah,
oh.
I was wondering where you had gotten to. I need you once again.
Is it a puzzle? I'm very good at puzzles.
Mortal, I can proceed no farther. Another ward bars my way. Deal with it, will you?
There's another warded door. No, she's pulling our leg. I don't believe it.
This interior is littered with the damn nuisances. Disrupt it so that we can continue our search. I do not believe we have much time before the Dagonists arrive.
Oh, it's a Doctor Who reference. This place certainly feels bigger on the inside than it looks from the outside.
Very perceptive.
Ah.
The construction is imbued with a magic that allows the vault to behave as if it were a small pocket of oblivion. In a way, I suppose it is. Those exterior portions you pass through, that's where the Deadlands and Nirn coexist.
Coexist?
It's all part of Mehrunes Dagon's master plan. He believes Nirn belongs to him.
Bless him.
And he has long sought a way to combine his Oblivion realm with the mortal world. Perhaps the ambitions are another step in that direction. Now, open the door.
Perhaps. Where's the door?
Another ward. Damn! I'll place the book. You turn the cubes.
Don't worry, this is very easy. I just keep telling them until you say, yes, that is correct. Okay, you might as well turn them all at once.
Good job. Keep going.
Yeah, I see. I'm so good at puzzles, man.
That looks right.
Perfect.
Daedric symbols give me the shivers, but I think it's working.
And this one?
Ward's down.
Easy.
You did it.
I'm the best at puzzles.
Let's see what's so important it needed all this protection.
Oh, all of this protection. I mean, essentially, if you don't have the Mysterium Xarxes, you can't enter.
More dramatic, Destron. More panache.
Callia, just make sure it actually looks like me this time.
Oh, brother. I always capture the real you.
What is happening here? Hello?
People? Where are the Daedric weapons?
Who are these intruders?
I sense the cultists. They're close. Wood Elf, check the other side of those doors.
Careful, brother. They look dangerous.
Dangerous? We're heroes. All right, Lyrinth. I'll scout ahead. You talk to them, partner.
I knew I felt something strange, like glass shattering in the distance. Who are you, and why have you disrupted the wards?
We're here on behalf of Blairwyn and Gideon. We're looking for the 4 ambitions.
The 4 ambitions? A curious phrase. Pray tell, what are these 4 ambitions you seek?
We're not sure, but we thought they were Daedric weapons, and now I'm starting to think they were something completely different.
Weapons? We have no weapons here, at least none that I'm aware of. Feel free to look around if you like. Perhaps you'll find what you're looking for. Perhaps.
Great painting there.
Explain yourself. Who are you, and why have you invaded our sanctum?
We're here on behalf of blah blah blah.
4 ambitions? As in an earnest desire or something to aspire to? How can an idea such as that also be a thing?
Indeed. We're also as clueless. We thought the ambitions were Daedric weapons, but now we're not so sure.
Weapons? There are no weapons here. Just my sister, Kalia, myself, and our caretakers. Teachers used to visit in the past, and the Emperor. But we haven't seen another living soul in many years.
What?
Look around if you must, but then leave us in peace.
Who the hell are these people? What is going on? I'm so confused. Vault Caretaker.
We live to serve.
Jesus Christ, it's like a really creepy moth priest. Dude, what the hell? What is this place?
Destron says my talent has improved.
Wow, you've been down here for so long. What is this weird music? This is honestly not what I expected. It's pretty funny.
Interesting. A totem revering Mehrunes Dagon, I believe.
What is this music? So creepy. They have like a nice pond here as well. Like a little... I feel like I'm about to be like jump scared at any moment. We are the twins. We are the Rams. The caretakers tell us that our training, our isolation is almost complete. But still, no one comes. We haven't seen new teachers in many years, and even the Emperor, who used to visit with us often, has been absent since Kalia and I were young. Because there's currently no Emperor on the Ruby Throne. I hope we have disappointed him in some way. Is he angry with us? Kalia and I continue our studies. We have our activities, but we are lonely. The caretakers are helpful, but they are dreadfully boring. I know Kalia wants to see the world outside the Sanctum, and I long for adventure, and I see the places I have only read about. They tell us in time is almost upon us, but we don't actually tell us what that means. I suppose we can wait a little longer. It's not like we have any other choice. What is going on?
Do you mind?
Here?
Those are my personal thoughts.
Dude, the music is so chill.
Hey!
100%.
We've got trouble! I need you!
Get my bow out.
See to Emily. I shall get Kalia and Destron to safety.
I heard a creepy ass scream that was equally chilling to the music. I feel like the 4 ambitions could be people.
Vandasia's cultists have arrived. We need a plan.
Okay.
Portals opened all around me, and suddenly there were cultists everywhere.
How did they get so deep into the vault?
Well, we did take down all the wards that protected this place.
Yes.
I put arrows in as many of Vandasia's crazies as I could, but the rest of them scattered.
Where to?
Deeper into the vault. Damn, this place is enormous. I assume you didn't happen to find the Daedric weapons back in that other room?
Just those twins. Very interesting. Very curious. Actually made this a lot more interesting.
What's going on? Where are we going?
Whatever happens, stay close to me.
Oh, hello there.
The waking flame claims the ambitions for Mehrunes Dagon.
Finish her. Wasn't even a boss. Get wrecked. All these candles though, someone's gone to great effort to make this place look pretty.
Nonsense, child. You are an ambition. The High Priest has great plans for you.
Destron, what should we do?
Exactly what we were trained to.
I think we may have found
Nice.
those weapons.
So yeah, they are people, I was right. Very, very cool plot twist. Very interesting. I like that.
They wanted to take us away. Me and my sister, I couldn't let them do that.
That was an impressive display of power. Battle, brother.
You think so? When they charged in here and demanded we go with them, I just had a bad feeling. I really didn't mean to obliterate them like that.
Between what I saw and what they did, what they said, I'm guessing you and your sister are 2 of the ambitions.
I'll have to take your word for it. With our sanctum breached and our caretakers dead, we can't stay here. We'll go with you, if that's all right.
We'll get you someplace safe. Oh, we get to see the outside world.
Those people, they wanted to take us away.
Did you know that your brother could do that?
Yes, but I never saw him unleash that much raw power in a single burst, or against living targets. Obviously, our training has served us well.
Do you have that kind of power as well? Give me the power, I'm obsessed with it now.
Destron has always been more powerful, but if you're asking if I can defend myself, I won't let anyone take us from here without our permission.
So we have a healer and a battle mage. Very nice.
Destron and Kalia, the twins. They're the ambitions. Well, at least there are two of them. I have to say, I did not expect the weapons to be people. Whatever. Vandacia and his cult still want to get their hands on them.
What do you suggest? I mean, it seems like they can look after themselves, to be honest.
Obviously, we have to protect them. Get them somewhere safe. Especially since we're the ones who unlocked their vault and gave the cultists a way to get inside.
Yeah, we do suck, don't we? Where should we take them?
Good question. Leowen is still reeling from the cult's last assault, but Governor Keshu offered to help. I say we take the twins to Gideon. After that, we can figure out how to locate and secure the other two ambitions, whoever they are.
Lyrith.
And so the secret finally becomes clear. The ambitions aren't just weapons. They are mortals of a sort. Obviously, these two have been imbued with immense power. Power that has a distinct Daedric tinge to it. I have learned enough. For now.
You learned enough. Are you leaving?
The mystery intrigued me. I wanted to know what the ambitions were and why the Dagonist wanted them. Now I know. Or at least now I have some idea.
We could still use your help. There's more to learn, and we need to stop Vandacia.
Vandacia is a mortal problem, best dealt with by mortals. In the meantime, I wish to look into how these ambitions gained their power. I have my own avenues to explore.
I'm very interested.
But do not fear. I am sure we shall meet again. In fact, I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. Hear that, guys?
I heard the battle in the Fevered Muse was touch and go. I'm glad
You want us to go outside?
Time to say goodbye to this place, Kalia. It will be a new adventure.
Dude.
Gideon? That's a city, isn't it? I suppose we could go with you and the Wood Elf.
If you think we'll be safe in this Gideon place, then we'll go with you. I sense nothing but good intentions from the Wood Elf. Well, and a little fear too. But that's perfectly understandable after what Destron just did.
Yeah, pretty spooky boy, isn't he, your brother? Bit of a nut job. Oh, hello. Ah, so this is the drop down to the exit. Whee! Physics. I was wondering what that was, because I saw it when we came in. How's the ping with the new server? Dude, like, the ping's so much better. They probably added new servers for launch, though. Like, the mega server and all the servers within it. Currently, I've got 100 ping, as you can see. Probably gone up and down a bit. But I remember, like, at launch for Greymoor, things were pretty bad. Like, textures were popping in and stuff. Like, I've not noticed that this time. But the FPS has been a bit iffy at times. Which is weird. Okay. Let's head back. Gideon. The city. You gonna play more Oblivion also? Yeah, I could go back and finish off some of the quest lines. I always found like there wasn't much of an audience for it.
Take a load off at the inn.
Take a load off, eh? God damn. Imagine from your character she senses good intentions in her heart and shadows in secret. Very powerful ability indeed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
These two will be safe here in Gideon, Everly. You have my word.
Thank you, Governor.
What's she wearing? Oh, she's got the outfit but dyed white. It looks really cool, but then the beads make it look really bad.
You did well to bring these twins to Gideon. I will make sure that they are well protected. Is it true, though, what Evely told me? These are the ambitions you sought?
We believe so. The cultists certainly seem to think so, and Destron demonstrated great power.
Yes, Evely was telling me about that. Daedric weapons in the guise of Imperial hatchlings. Interesting.
Interesting. What will you do with the twins?
Feed them, provide them with a place to rest. We'll keep them safe. But what about you? Do you have any ideas on how to find the remaining ambitions? Or what to do about Vondacia and his cult?
I don't know.
I suggest you discuss your options with Evely. For someone so recently out of her egg, she has remarkable instincts and a good heart.
You must have the same opinion on what we should do next. Or some opinion.
Anything I can offer would be a guess. You and Evely are much more familiar with the situation than I am. For my part, I will gather the Blackfin Legion and make sure the twins are comfortable and safe. On that, you have my word.
Anything else before we go?
As I told Evely, a courier arrived shortly ahead of you.
Ah, yes.
After you and your partner finalize your plans, make sure to talk to them. They were quite insistent that they be allowed to deliver their message directly to you.
To me? Okay.
Well, we found 2 of the ambitions and kept them out of the cult's hands. Now we just have to find the other 2 and deal with Vandacia.
Any idea how to find the other ambitions or Vandacia? So, like, people could be anywhere. Now we know these ambitions are people.
Not yet, but I'm sure something will occur to us. It usually always does. In the meantime, take this. Your share of our compensation from Leowyn. I couldn't have found the twins and saved them without your help. Thanks.
Ooh, quite good. Frostbite set. Magdalene Ambition Crown. Major adornment. Oh, cool. It's a new item to put on our head. Very nice.
While Governor Keshu takes care of Destron and Kalia, we need to determine our next move. I wonder if Captain Rian has any news about Vandacia. Oh, I almost forgot. Keshu mentioned that a courier arrived for us. They're waiting to deliver a message.
A courier? Who sent the courier?
Maybe Captain Rian or Councillor Leviticus? Maybe they sent news about Vandacia. I'm sure that stinkweed is still out there, searching for the other ambitions. And the twins too, I suppose. Vandacia won't stop until we stop him.
The paradox of ESO playing ESO, indeed. Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance, dude. I love that game. I've been wanting to go back and play it myself recently. It's such a great game. All the DLC is currently on sale as well. I've not actually done every single quest in the game yet, so I kind of do want to go back and play it. Such a fun game to play. Alright, what do you want me to do?
Talk to the courier. Find out who sent them and what news they've brought us. I mean, provided you're still willing to stick around and help. Technically, I suppose you've already finished the job Captain Rian hired you to do. So, what do you say?
I want to see this through. I'll talk to the courier.
The courier's waiting right over there. Talk to them and find out what they've brought us.
Why do we have the same conversations? I can ask her again who sent the courier?
No, I was waiting for you.
Okay. Well, where's the courier at? Courier delivered letter. Pardon my caution, but curious eyes are for everywhere. I've informed that you desperately need to know about things I learned since our time in that strange ruin. Come to the Amnis Manor on the south side of Gideon. Just you and the Wood Elf. Tell no one. I ask for your utmost discretion here and that you trust me. Not everyone will believe. My intentions are sincere.
Well, what does the letter say? Well, did the letter say anything important?
It asks us that we come to the Amnis Manor on the